I'm alive. Am I live? Stand by. Stand by. I think I'm live. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Did it work? Hang on, mate. Let me check. It did work. It did work. I've got Woodimp down already. Thank you so much. How are we all doing? Welcome, mate. I know it's a weird time to go live. Sorry, I've been on Reddit all morning, right? Combating people lying about me. Apparently, Valrak is destroyer of events. Valrak made me move my event from Firestorm. I didn't do anything fucking about that. What are you on about? I don't even know who you are, mate. Who? Fucking hell. Look at this GW employee right here. I know, right? Mate, I posted it in Discord before, right? So when I did my Valfest, apparently, some guy replied and said, oh yeah, Valrak used his celebrity status to cancel our event that we had booked in for 4+ months. I'm like, what? What are you even talking about? What? What the fuck? Why are my alerts not working? Sorry. Let me refresh this. Thank you, Woodimp, for the gifted membership. Thank you, Endust, for the gifted membership. Are you a City fan or a Giants fan? Choices, dude. Mate, I am a City fan. I picked Giants because I like the player in the Giants. So, yeah. Do a flip. This is pure heresy. How could you, mate? I know, mate. How could I? 9 a.m. rack. I'm sorry, mate. I know it's early. Is this going to be like the Dawn of War event? Listen, Evan. That's not on me. That's on the Dawn of War 4, guys. Hopefully, it's not in German. Apparently, it's in English. Reddit upset about GW giving you Bentley has made the day something. But, mate, the amount of people that are in there thinking that I work for GW is even more insane. Half the ground floor was empty. Would it, mate? It's someone, again, using my name because they either don't like me or they're getting their information mixed up. But again, blame Valrak. Because I'm the person, right, that runs this multi-million-pound venue. I decide who goes there in games, not them.
Hello again to my favorite Iron Warriors fan.
404 Talrak not far, mate. You never got the Talrak stuff. So everyone who is gifted so far, Woodimp, Endust, you're down to win a Total War 40k key. Remember, stay towards the end, and we do the giveaway at the end. Make sure you're here. This is way too early in the morning, mate. I know it's really early. I'm sorry. Why am I here watching this and not on IGN? Mate, why would you watch it on IGN? Don't do this, right? Right? IGN are fucking scammers. They're more scammers than me. Who the heck is hating on this legend? Mate, Reddit. Mate, Reddit always hate me. Reddit hate me when I'm right. They hate me when I'm wrong. They just hate me to hate me. I don't know what I've done.
Look at this guy, throwing his GW NDA-funded fame around, ending people's events for his own, making sure the outdoor toilets are only for him.
It's true, right? Mate, blame everything on me. Blame everything.
Good morning, brother handsome. Have a good day.
Mate, thanks, Lost Lieutenant. Mate, what time is it in America right now? East Coast. What time is it? What, 9?
Last wall protocol engaged.
9 o'clock East Coast? What's that Central and Western then? 9 a.m. Mate, you guys are probably on like the bus to work or something. Again, can I just say a big shout out to all the gifted memberships that are coming in? Major Blackfire, Little Bits Miniatures, Soundwave Region, Matthew, Azriel. Again, guys, thank you so much. Your support means everything to me. I couldn't do this without you. Make sure you stay towards the end. We're doing the Total War 40k giveaway at the end of the stream. Mate, I'm hopeful today that we're going to get some cool stuff revealed. I don't expect a lot, especially from the Dawn of War event.
Wall protocol engaged. Our strength
but I'm expecting something cool, right? I'm expecting something cool. Unpatch the stickers. I would never unpatch the stickers. How could you, Valrak? They just wanted to have a nice event. How could you push them into the canal? Mate, what is this weird stuff? Mate, seriously?
I don't care if you have event booked already. Do you know who I am? Charity? Those kids can starve. I want Valfest that weekend.
Do you want to read it? Do you want to read it? Because, mate, it's really wound me up that people are using my name this way. Yeah, I'm a bit of a dickhead. Yeah, I'm loud. I'm a bit obnoxious. I get that, right? People don't like me because of that. I understand it. But to say I go around cancelling people's events because I'm a minor celebrity is absolute dog shit. 100% dog shit. Thank you so much, Sog Dude, for the 5 gifted memberships. I massively appreciate you. Let me get it up. Mate, I didn't expect to be doing a Reddit thread today. Why does Reddit hate Valrak? There we go.
I am here, baby.
How do we do this? Hang on. So... here it is here.
First world protocol engaged.
Oh, mate, I'm on the wrong thing
Our
here.
Strength grows.
I'll do it over here on this one, okay? Sorry. Hang on, let me put my camera up a little bit because my head's been cut off here. So this guy said, right, he used his micro celebrity status to force a tournament to move their event so he could have Valrak Fest in Cardiff.
Don't worry, Val.
He's
we'll
nothing
tell those
if not rude. I got one absolute lie. What the fuck are you talking about?
Also, you still coming to Warhammer World for staff summer party?
For the weekend, had the option to either cancel or move, given to us because Valrak wants that weekend and won't move. Take it up with Firestorm and yourself.
Coast, and so I just got off work.
What the fuck are you talking about? When I've had my events at Firestorm, I've only had 2 Valfests at Firestorm. I sent them an email with the dates and they responded they can do that or they can't. Never have I said move someone else's from the venue. This is 100% bollocks. If you have an issue, it's with Firestorm, not me.
Val would have let Tiny Tim starve for Christmas.
Fucking damn it. I would have, the little bastard. Also, again, I've more. If they would have turned around and said, we cannot fit you in, but we're going to cancel someone else's, you know me, right, mate? I'm not that much of a dickhead. I'm a bit of a dickhead, but I'm not that much of a dickhead.
My law firm practices defamation. Happy to help.
No, mate, I'm not going to sue the guy, right? Because obviously he's got his wires crossed. That's all it is. And he's blaming me. Don't you throw tomatoes at me. I've done nothing wrong here. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Mate, it's Reddit. Reddit hate me. Reddit absolutely despise the ground that I walk on. I don't know why. All I've ever done for them is call them what they are. Fake people making up fake stories to get fake likes and feel better about their fake life. That's not my fault. That's their fault. Go out and have a good life. Anyway, you don't get many perks in this life. Tell you what you can get. It's a mystery. Warhammer Reddit appears pretty touchy on certain topics. So there are a few threads on Reddit about you at the moment. Great reading. Mate, there's a lot. There's a lot. It's mostly I don't like Valrak. I don't like how loud he is. To be fair, I'm very, very loud. Some salty fools in that thread. Reddit are the free-toothed peasants who covered before the nights. How was Malta pilgrimage, mate? Malta was enlightening. Mate, there's not many places I've been in the world that stun me, and Malta is one of those places. I recommend Malta to anyone.
Like Magnus, Val did nothing wrong.
Wait, hang on now. Hang on. Magnus did do something wrong. Magnus did. Anything you could do wrong, Magnus did. Azrael, mate, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Mate, I'm putting you down on the Total War 40k giveaway. Again, mate, stay in chat. If you've gifted a membership, make sure you're in chat at the end of the stream. We're going to spin the wheel, and you can win a Total War 40k key. Valfest Hobby Workshop, 5-star.
My grandpa was going to have heart surgery, but Val cancelled it to have his forehead extension surgery.
These fucking bastards. I hate them all. Appreciate me, dog. Keep up the good content. Thanks, Az. I appreciate you.
Valfest Hobby Workshop.
When does the shit start, mate? It starts in 40 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, 40 minutes. Hang on, mate. I've got it right here. I lied, mate. Sorry. It's 50 minutes. It starts in 50 minutes. Sorry. Oliver, mate, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I'm going to put you down on the list as well. 51 minutes. Warp Forge died. Mate, I want to say something about the game Warp Forge. And Woodimp, get ready to clip this and put it on the clip channel. That company and that game is the biggest piece of trash I've ever witnessed. I will never buy one of their products after what they wronged me and did to me. right? Used and abused me. Used and abused me and let me die at the side of the road. And do you know what? I'm glad. Because it's just a pay-to-win game. It's a trash pay-to-win game. All about micro things. And look what's happened. Look what's happened now. All the people that have invested hundreds, maybe thousands of pounds in that game, they've been pushed to the side of the road. They don't care about you. They only care about your money.
The heretics will burn.
Fucking trash.
I heard Val had the orphanage across the road emptied so you don't have to see their sad little faces. Apparently poverty offends him.
Right, okay, this is getting out of hand now. Right. Right, I've got a micro thing for you. Let's see. That's why when Val changed, now look what he does, mate. Now look what I do. I want to watch the world burn. Hey, Val, any news and rumours about Battlefleet Heresy? Nothing yet, Andreas, mate. Sorry, nothing about that yet. Morning, gents. Bearded Coyote, mate. I sent you your voucher code and stuff, dude. Check it over on Discord. Wasn't letting me send the email, so I emailed myself and sent you the code. But the voucher code's there now, mate. Go and buy what you want. I appreciate you, dude. Tim, mate. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Again, everyone who's gifted, I've put you down for the big giveaway at the end of the stream. Make sure you please stay towards the end of the stream after everything has been revealed. I wonder when he will go bald with all his predictions. Why do you hate poor people? I'm poor! What are you on about? I'm living in Manchester, mate. Are we talking about Games Workshop or Warforged? Well, basically, they're both the same, to be fair. Morning from Canada. Now, am I supposed to get work done? Well, the thing is, just call into work and say, I got better things to do. Good afternoon from the UAE, mate. How are you doing? Hopefully, you're safe.
Our strength grows.
AJ Bayonet, mate, thanks for the big 5. RX, mate, thanks for the gifted membership. Again, lads, I'm going to put you all down for the giveaway. Please stay towards the end. Any recommendations for Warhammer novels for beginners of the miniature game? Like great lore or great characters? Oh, mate. I'm about to open you up and put it in. Right, so this is what you start with. Oh, okay? There's a little series called Eisenhorn. The first book is Eisenhorn Xenos. I'm telling you, that is probably the best book to start with because it shows you what the Imperium is from the eyes of an Inquisitor who has ultimate power.
Impor. I only have 3 Bentleys, not 4.
I don't have any Bentleys, right? God, I fucking hate Manny D for starting this rumor. Mate, I would say if Eisenhorn for the general lore. Now, if you want to get into Space Marine lore, that's where it gets a little bit tricky. I would recommend maybe start at the Horus Heresy, but that is a big series. But if you just want to jump into 40k, do you know what I'd recommend? Seriously, what I'd recommend? Maybe don't buy this rulebook, the current 10th edition rulebook, but just wait until June, mate, and get the 11th edition rulebook. When you get the 11th edition rulebook, it has a mini introduction to 40k to each faction, and then if you like that certain faction, you then go out and get their codex, and that will give you even more information about that said faction. And then you can start jumping into some of the novels and stuff, because you'll understand what like a chapter master is, a captain, a castellan, a lieutenant, what primarchs are and stuff like that. You'll understand that a little bit more. If not, just read Hell's Reach. I would die on the Grimaldus, right? You have to love it.
Start with Devastation of Bale and then move on to Dante second as an absolute must.
No, do not do that.
Make sure it's in that order, though.
That is the worst order you can do it in. You start with Dante and then Devastation of Baal. Don't do Dante second. Dante has to be first. It has to be first. Thank you for the reply and recommendations. No worries, dude. Anything to help a newcomer. Read the End of the Death Part 3 first. Skip Saturnight, then read the Word Bearer books. Hamish, I will ban you. First Founding is in stock. Mate, First Founding, yeah, mate. First Founding is a great little introduction into like lore and stuff for Space Marines. I definitely recommend that. Caphias Kane, Hero of the Imperium, Imposter Syndrome may lead to victory.
Ignore the Marines. Start with 15 hours.
God fucking damn it. Do you know what? Guard books, I'd recommend start Gaunt's Ghost and Caphias Kane. At the same time. So you read the first Gaunt's Ghost books, and then you read the first Caphias Kane book. Because if you go through the Gaunt's Ghost series, it's so emotional. You feel depressed with it. So I was bouncing from one to the other because one is kind of grim dark and the other is a bit more light and heartened. So you're like, oh shit, that guy just died in that novel, which I really liked. Oh, here's Cathias Kane with Jurgen. More cup of tanner, sir. That's what I did anyway. It felt a lot better. When is the stream? The stream's in 40 minutes, mate. We're just waiting. Mate, but 15 hours is a great book, to be fair. Just watch Event Horizon. It covers the high points. Mate, Event Horizon is a Warhammer film without Warhammer. 110%. Thank you, Trout, and thank you, Pizza Profit. Guys, again, thank you for the gifted memberships. I'm just going to... Do you know what? Woodimp, I still don't trust... Wait, did that work then, Woodimp? Oh my god, Woodimp. Woodimp, how do I copy from here? Woodimp, how do I copy it? Paste this?
Let's face it, Harry Potter lore is more important.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Oh, there we go. I've got it. Right, I'm just doing 2 lists just in case. Just in case, would it, right? I'm being very precautious. I'm double wrapping it. Drag your mouse over it.
If this is another small trailer like DW4, tomato emoji,
listen,
BTW, I have been away for a while. What happened to the clip channel? It's deader than Dorn.
Mate, blame Woodimp. Woodimp was supposed to be doing the clip channel. I said all revenue was going to Woodimp for it. That was Woodimp's way out of work. But he just stopped doing it. Don't blame him, guys. Blame him. It's a Warhammer film about Warhammer. Michael Owen at his finest. Walker, mate, do you want to see my list for Sunday? I'm playing you, right? I'm playing you, Walker. We're doing objectives. Mate, you're not taking my objectives. This guy's not taking my objectives. No way. All revenue, aka $0. Well, you have to work for it. Well. Look, it's Friar Tuck. God damn it. Have you heard about the Krieg animation? Is it Krieg animation? The only animation I've heard about is a Space Marine one, and it's about World Eaters. Apparently there's Iron Warriors in there, and it's Imperial Fists. And it's supposed to have a lot of flashbacks to the Siege of Terror.
Start with the Wolf Time. Best book.
No,
Fact.
no.
Smirking face emoji.
Don't do that, right? Listen, don't listen. Listen to me. Don't listen to these guys in chat. They're trying to betray you. They are supposed to be showing off customization options for the game today, right, mate? As far as I'm aware, I think it's like the maps and the terrain and hopefully some of the destruction that you can do. I think they're going to go into a little bit more information about the planets and how that'll work and the maps and all that type of stuff. Hey Val, you mentioned Custodes being one of the early codexes released in 11th edition. Any rumours of models? Mate, I've heard no rumours about the models. All right. So I've heard by the end of this year, we should have at least these 4 codexes. Okay? These 4 codexes. Space Marines, of course. Orcs, of course. Tau. And Adeptus Custodes. I'm not sure there's going to be more after that, but at least those 4 by the end of this year. Tau, there's a lot of new stuff coming with Tau. I'm not sure about the Custodes
Read the
stuff.
Infinite and the Divine. Get off my lawn.
To be fair, mate, Infinite Divine is a great book, but that's more Necroner. I think you want Imperial Marines, right? Trow, mate, thanks for the gifted membership. Again, the list is putting you down here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, mate. Again, if you've gifted, please stay towards the end of the stream because we're going to do a big wheel spin and give away a Total War 40k key. So please stay towards the end of the stream, guys. I appreciate you. New Tau stuff, yeah, mate. I'm hearing new... shit, what was it now? Hang on, let me get my rumour list up. You can't see this because there's a lot of things on here that I haven't talked about. Hang on. Let me get my video rumour list up. Stand by. This is the sacred rumour list. Oh boy, it's got everything. So with Tau, I'm hearing new crisis suits and broadsides with Tau.
Rin's World is a good starter.
GW official email. Mate, you laugh, right? You make a joke about it. But I'm telling you, people believe it. Go look, mate, go read that Reddit thread. Go and read how people are absolutely fucking losing their marbles on this. Rin's World is a good starter. Mate, Rin's World is a great one-off book, yeah. For IG with lots of tanks action, I recommend Baneblade or Shadow Sword, which is the sequel. Is it? Okay. Any specific rumors? When you say specific to what? I thought you were playing Stowe. I was going to whoop Ryan's Eldar back to 30k. Oh, mate, I can play Stowe if you want. Or we could do a 2 versus 2. Me and Stowe versus you and Ryan. Maybe one way you'll get a win then when you got Ryan in tow. It's up to you. I don't really care. I'm just going to show up my armor.
Wall protocol engaged.
I think what we should do for the memes, Walker, is roll dice to see who plays who. That'd be a laugh. But I'm down for anything. Specific, not Pacific. God damn it, I can't even speak. Valkyrie, mate, thanks for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. And Zegun, mate, thanks for coming back as a member, dude. I massively appreciate you. Dice for the dice gods. By the way, I just want to say, we've got a couple of spare tables on the weekend. If anyone wants
Valrak,
to join us.
You truly are a masturbator.
If anyone wants to come down to Warhammer World on Sunday the 3rd of May, let me know in Discord, and I'll make sure like we do the tables for you. I think we've got 2 tables spare. So some people cancelled because they're not fucking
Any
losers.
Marine Omnibus will do. I started with Ultramarines Omnibus. Tyranids, Chaos, Tau, Acolyte to Captain.
Most
Omnibus are similar.
Yeah.
For the Emperor.
Yeah, mate. Well, I will say, Steve, the old books I think are more cooler than the newer books.
Hey, Valrak, can you use some of your pull at GW to get us a Night Lord's Codex?
I don't have any pull.
Abdominus Nox, brother.
Right? That's why my table got cancelled. I didn't book this, alright? Listen, I don't cancel. And if you're just joining, alright, there's a guy on Reddit saying he had to cancel his event or move his event because Valrak booked that same weekend and I wouldn't move my event because of that event. He's blaming me when they had it for 4 months booked in advance. I know nothing about this. Absolutely zero about this, okay? Do not blame me. I don't have that power. I do not have that power, nor do I want that power. I wouldn't do that to anyone. I'm not that much of a dickhead. I mean, why go Cardiff anyway? I knew we shouldn't have gone Cardiff, right? It's full of Welsh people. What time was the stream again, mate? The stream's in 37 minutes.
Dante was a solid read for the initiation to be.
Mate, I think Dante is one of the great reads because it shows you the process of a Space Marine from an initiate all the way to what he becomes. I think it's a great read for that. What's happening with Cardiff? Missed it. We haven't booked Cardiff yet, mate. That's if I'm booking Cardiff. Fucking hell, with all the drama around it. Do we even book there again? Give that guy 2 tables so he can play AOS event to the entire fan base. Mate, let's not be nasty, okay? Come on now. There's no way AOS has 4 people playing it. 3 at the max. So there's going to be like 1 spare table. Cancelled the Emperor's Resurrection because he wanted to glaze over Dawn's hand in the Phalanx with Ukraine. God damn it. Valrak has a secret Discord where he pressures random hobby shops to cancel tables internationally. Mate, what the fuck? It is... Fucking hell. I love you guys, but I also hate you at the same time. Recently quit AOS, only has 2 players left. Mate, for me, I'm actually thinking... I know these are words of heresy to some people, but I'm thinking of getting into AOS when it becomes Battle World. When it goes back to the one planet, I think I may dabble my toes in it. I want those cog forts. I do like them. I just want an army of cog forts. I've caught a rumour that Outrider bikers are getting sent to Legends. I was told specialist bike units are staying. After I shot the informant for Heresy, I reported it to you here. Well, thanks, dude. I haven't heard that. I've heard multi-part Outriders, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Red heart emoji. The vids. Going to cover the SM2 roadmap
I am going to cover the SM2 rumour video after it. I don't know if to do it as a part of the live stream or just do a separate video, because I've been told by people who I know, can't say more, that this is going to be a fucking massive announcement. Like, this is going to be big. This is going to be a big... Maybe this is going to get me back into SM2.
Last wall protocol engaged.
Damned if you do, damned... Mate, that's what it is, mate. I'm damned if I do, or damned if I don't. That's me summed up. I stick up for, like, I love these cool models. I'm a GW shill. Oh, I don't like what GW's doing. Oh, Valrak, you're so negative, right? You don't know anything, Valrak. Stop being so negative. Oh, this video is just bait. It's just clickbait because it's negative stuff. The fuck do I do? I can't do anything. You can never win. Mate, perfect example, okay? Perfect example. I will show you the perfect example of this. A couple of days ago, right, I did this video. Huge spoilers, right? It actually happened, Holy Emperor. Huge spoilers, they've done it. And that was... Again, I don't really want to talk about it. But it's the orcs involving Armageddon. If you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. And I did that because the previous video I did, people were complaining that my titles were too spoilerific. And they wanted to read it first. So I did it as less spoilerific as possible. And then people came around and said, Valrak, this is just clickbait.
Wait, did Val. say he's back into S&M too? Lol.
Mate, I can't win. King, mate, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. King, again, mate, I massively appreciate you. I put you down, mate, on this little giveaway list. Stay towards the end of the stream. If you've gifted, we're going to put you in a big wheel and spin the wheel, and the winner gets a Total War 40k.
Huge spoilers. More like huge ass. Am I right?
This fucking guy, get him gone. Now, Valrak, people just stupid, that's it. Mate, that's what... Mate, what it is, right? The internet has give people a voice to just be knobheads. And that's what it is. Luckily for me, it doesn't bother me. I just tell them to fuck off. Or just laugh at them. This is YouTube, you need clickbait title. Mate, I actually say to people, some people don't agree with this, but I agree with it. Everything on YouTube is clickbait. Every single video, every single title, everything on YouTube is designed to get your click. Hence, that is clickbait. It baits you in to click it. I'm constantly a knobhead online. Quipster, mate. How's that 11th edition box set, Quipster? We all know it's coming out in May, Quipster. And I know you've got a box.
Our strength grows.
I know you're about to get your hands in it very, very soon. How is it, mate? This guy. This GW shill. Right? He's the shill, not me. This guy. I'm out here taking fire for something I haven't done.
He's going to trap us in a wheel run, everyone.
I don't know a damn thing. Mate, to be fair with you, I've seen all the kill team stuff because I know that's with the influencers. I know that. I've seen it. And if you want that Red Terror, it's fucking a fantastic model. And I'll say this right now, the guard models in there, they are also amazing. The live stream reveal didn't do them justice. To see what you can do with those models, it's 10 times better. So, go and check it out for yourself, right? Clickbait is only bad if you trick people into watching something they don't expect. Otherwise, it's good marketing. Yeah, but Terraco, people don't understand what the word clickbait means. So, if they dislike a video, even though the title states what the video is about, they'll call it clickbait because they don't know any other word in their vocabulary. That's what it is. That's what it is. I don't like what you said in this. This video is just clickbait because I don't like it. Okay. It is what it is. Right? Brother, feed me. Oh, man, I need feeding. Clickbait is the same as a tabloid. What are you trying to say? I should have a... You should see page 3 rack. Me holding them up like this. At the start of the video. I can do it if you want. 10 members. Rack, does the show start? It's starting, mate, in half an hour. We've got half an hour, mate. Not the Val tits, mate. The Val boobs. Get them out. You want some mummy milkers? I'll give you some mummy milkers.
Come to the guard.
Right?
There are no shills.
Get him out. Well, look, Valrak's a female custoder. You're online and I'm in the office actually working. Well, to be fair, mate, Smoker, right? I'm working right now.
Wall protocol engaged.
This is work.
Our strength grows.
Technically, right? Technically, Kyle, mate, thanks for the massive 10. I work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If anything, I work more than anyone else in chat because I always have to be ready to do a video. So I'm always on standby. That's what a lot of people don't understand about this channel. They take it for granted. I'm always there. It's true. Get him out.
Get him out.
No. This fucking pervert. What's the time for the live stream, mate? You got 28 minutes. Shameless. I know. Mate, you have to laugh. If you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Or, hear me out. You produce clickbait.
No, I do not. Shut up, Todd, you slag. Workplace harassment.
Requisitions arrive.
No milkers, please. Manifesting the foil takes tremendous warp energy.
Catacan, are we ever going to see them come back?
I would say yes. I'd say, mate, I'm going to say yes, but that's just pure. The big rumor was there's going to be 2 new guard regiments. We've had one with the Krieg. I'm not sure about the other one.
Isn't just a space marine, he is the space marine. I heard he has one of the coolest scenes in the Scouring book.
Mate, it's true. I do have one of the coolest things. I'm amazing. Pal, if you're in an air-conditioned office, my 200 coal miners are in a hole digging toxic coal. They are only 10. Mate, listen. If you're a coal miner, props to you, mate. I've been down in the pit. It's not the best experience. It's supposedly Total War 40k announcement. No, mate, we've had the 40k Total War announcement. This is more information about Total War 40k. We're going to learn a bit more about the mapping system and some of like the in-game stuff. It's not just the Total War 40k. There's going to be Medieval 3, Rome's there, normal Total War Warhammer's going to be there, Total War 40k, and I think a bunch of other things as well. Why does Archimus not have a model yet? Mate, he does need a model, doesn't he? Chem Dogs and Vostrians are on the way. Mate, that'd be cool. I'd do it. Skip to the stream? I can't skip it, mate. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I can't. No, I think no. My other door's not open. I don't think you can get in, my dog. Where is... Oh, sorry, shit, that's a donation. Sorry, Az. I'll let the bot read it out for you, mate, and then I'll answer it, okay? If Valrak had HI...
Where is my 40k Total War news? Also can't wait for the 12 pages of goodness for the SM2 community
mate,
update.
That's what I mean, mate. 12 pages?
Tired face emoji.
Requisitions arrive.
That sounds wild. Like, what the fuck are they doing for 12 pages?
Poor Valrak getting bulled on the TW Discord.
I know, right? Mate, do you see what happened? So I hit my head the other day and nearly died, right? I had concussion. And people clipped it and memed it and posted it on the Total War Discord. And everyone's taking the piss out of me in there as well. Mate, I'm at work and risking the sack. What scams? Listen, mate, if watching me is going to get you sacked, leave the stream now. You're not putting that on me, okay?
Last wall protocol.
There'll be another
engaged.
Reddit fucking thread in a bit.
Our strength
oh,
grows.
no. Valrak is not only cancelling my events, he got me sacked from my job as well. I'm sick of it. GHB, mate, thank you so much for the gifted member. Again, please stay towards the end of the stream because we're going to be doing the big giveaway at the end of the stream, okay? We're going to get a Total War 40k key to one lucky person. So, mate, thank you. Campaign DLC would be big. I am doing the same, putting Atlanta Water System at work to watch 40k stream. You say I nearly died a lot. Well, I did nearly die. Right? Imagine if I win again. That would be funny, Game Riot. That would be funny. Odds of a new class. Mate, I would take a new what the only new class I think they could do in Space Marine 2 is the Chaplain. Chaplain or Librarian. What would you rather see, a Chaplain or a Librarian? I think I would like to see the Librarian more. than the chaplain. I know that's I know that's a bit of heresy because chaplains are way cooler. But what about the apothecary? Maybe. What is he just like? He just goes around healing you? Is that about it? I think it'd be a bit boring. Why is there an empty half shelf behind you? Because I've packed all my Black Templars up because I'm going to Warhammer World on the weekend to take down Walker. 2,000 points of Templars are marching. Dreadnoughts, Land Raiders, Hellbrecht, Terminators. They will march. No chance. Walker, you're not allowed to use legend stuff, so please don't bring your Vindicators. Right? Don't bring your Predator tanks or anything like that, please, mate. This is a non-legend game. Alright? So what's that? Free models? Mate, it's not free models. What time is the live stream start, mate? You've got 20 minutes to live stream. Don't worry, boys. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. I promise you. I promise you, mate. It's coming. I promise you. I promise you. Sorry. Just checking some stuff. Sorry. And this is Legends is bullshit. Mate, I hate that some of these stuff is rumored to go Legends. I really hope it's not true. Right? Who's sending me stuff? Andy Scott, mate. Mate, I'm getting a bunch of messages.
Our strength grows.
On my WhatsApp with people saying, hey, Valrak, have you seen this Reddit thread where people are saying you're an industry plant? Mate, it's insane. It is insane. It's insane. Like the stream? Well, you don't have to. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to be really, really bit of a dickhead here. Can everyone like the stream? Because this is actually going on my channel after it, because I always do the live stream watch-alongs out on my channel. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate if you did. That would help me out. Also, if someone in the comment section after the video can say stream starts at this point, I'll stick you at the top so everyone can just skip here, so there's not just this waffle of like 1 hour before we start. Valrak's dad is James Workshop. Mate, what happened to James? Disliked your welcome, King. You fucking piece of shit. Seeing how Arsenal was throwing a fanny wobble about the grass at the stadium being in their opponent's advantage. Mate, Arsenal aren't a bunch of fannies. They didn't watch that game the other day. Oh, mate. Even on catch-up, like the condensed minutes, I was falling asleep. How boring are Arsenal? Boring. Mate, Eze did dive. I watched it. Bayern are winning the treble. Mate, the Bayern and PSG game, that was a fucking rocket of a game. That was a rocket. Please keep your soccer in Europe. How dare you call it soccer? It's football! You trash Americans. You play it with your foot, right? And it's a ball. It's not hand egg. Like you call your game after. 20 minutes. Fanny Wobble, MP for Manchester. Soccer is boring in general. Talk. Let's not fall out here. I'm American and I call it football. Fuck the NFL. Thank you, mate. There we go. Mate, all Arsenal fans are literally Thai. You know, we have to remember it was raining. That's Arsenal summed up. I have to host 1 million soccer fans in Atlanta for the World Cup in a month or so. You mean football fans? Call it soccer, mate. You gotta get glassed. I like it for one membership. Well, I can't give you a membership, mate. I wish I could. That'd be like an infinite loop of Valrak scamming. I've got tickets to a World Cup game. Yeah, but what World Cup game? If it's like, you know, Scotland versus... I don't know. Mongolia? Is it really worth going? But then again, Scotland are not going to be getting the World Cup, so don't worry about it. Some of these games start at 2 AM. Madness. I know, mate. That's what happens. Hey now, listen, Chad. I'm just spitting facts. No one wants to watch Scottish football. Even Scottish fans don't want to watch Scottish football. Rename American football to soccer. Mongolian football fans in chat offended. Mate, they can throat sing their dislike. Wouldn't do it. Scotland versus a small team like America. Mate, it's going to be hilarious when America go out the first round. It is going to be America. I'm at work, mate. Hit me with a spice news. Sith Lord, mate, we're waiting. We are literally waiting for the countdown right now. We got 20 minutes. If Valor's a plant, then I can run a piss up in a brewery. Mate.
Type in chat now.
No, don't do that yet. No, don't do that yet. Again, I'm going to say this again. I do not work for Games Workshop. Nor have I ever worked for Games Workshop. I've never even had an NDA with Games Workshop. I've never done this. I just sit here and I just talk about the news they put out.
Stout greatsword would get me to play Bulwark more and get me off tactical. Winking face emoji. Yeah, fuck football. Hockey is where it's at.
Mate,
Dark Angel's best legion.
He's lying. I've seen him at all the GW meetings. Listen, mate, they should invite me to the meetings, Quipstar. Maybe I'll add a little bit of personality into the room. Of all you boring bastards. Boring. Boring. Valrak CEO of GW. Valrak is a silent partner with 49... Listen, if I was a silent partner with 49% ownership, Dawn would have been back by now. Not Gilliman. Not boring Gilliman. Rabute. No thank you. Rogel instead. The Primarch that we all want. The leader. The most trusted. The undefeated. Dawn beat everything that was thrown at him and still came out the other side. Everyone. Everyone and everything. He didn't nearly die in a desert. He actually beat a Chaos God. Dawn defeated Khorne. Remember this. He could beat the Iron Cage. He did. That's why Per Travel left. What time are they live? Sorry if you're currently at work. Mate, we got 17 minutes. You're describing Sanguinius. Sanguinius got hung up like a piñata, mate. What are you on about?
Requisitions arrived. The heretics will burn.
What are you on
Arsenal
about?
living rent-free in your heads. We're so massive you lot talk about us instead of your own teams. Just like House. 40k sucks, so you talk House now.
Mate, it's not House anymore, mate. It's the Lost World. Or Last World, whatever it's called. Age of Sigmar's dead, mate. Call it its real name. The Last World. You couldn't live with your own failures. And you brought it back to me. There you go. Right? Did they rebrand? Mate, they're about to rebrand. Valrak, is this going to be in German? 9. The new Perturabo model will have Dawn's hand as a trophy. Don't worry. If it's in German, I made sure to message my grandfather. And he's going to translate it for me. I just need to see what time it is in Argentina, so I'm not waking him up in the early hours of the morning. What time's it in that time zone? Can anyone help me out in chat? I don't want to wake him up if it's early hours in the morning. He fumbled the quote. I bet I don't have another quote, to be honest with you. If they do the last word, I'll finally do my Nurgle Giants, some behemoth things. Mate, that'd be pretty cool, actually. Let's see Nurgle Giants. It's 10:43 here? Okay. Alright, so it's, mate, it's not too late, right? It's not too late. It's 9 o'clock in Argentina. Okay. Thanks, guys. I like how the joke went over a lot of people's heads. What? Such innocence in chat. It's to be commended, to be fair. Not mine. I know not a lot of you. Some of you did. We know your secrets. We just keep them. It's true. Have you ever played Bannerlord? There's a Warhammer... You mate, I have, mate. I played the Warhammer Fantasy mod when it was its first iteration. I've heard it's been updated now, and I actually need to go back and replay it because it's looking really, really good. It's looking really, really good. Valrak is from the Malvinas. Never heard of him, mate. I've heard of the Falklands, where we do our tactical sheep farming. Is this about to get political? Is this about to get political? Here we go. Chat is about innocent as vibrating butt plug. Malvinas are a small island under still in the UK. It's hard to think. Valrak is German for twink lover. Mate, what is German for twink lover? Please don't say it's anything to do with Valrak. Have you heard of Spanish Gibraltar? No, I've heard of British Gibraltar. My granddad was actually based in Gibraltar during his service in the army. That's where my mum grew up, in Gibraltar. That's why we go back there a lot. And yeah, mate, well, Gibraltar when I used to go as a kid to what it is now is massively different. There's like they're reclaiming the sea now. They're building high-rise flats everywhere and stuff like that. That's where we did meet Quipster, yeah. Quipster, that's where Quipster. Do you remember when everyone Quipster was there, right? So there was this what's it called? Warhammer Heroes tournament. And I'm gonna say everyone in that tournament was a meta player. Everyone went there with the intention of being the big Billy Bollocks, except me. Because I thought it was for charity. So I brought 40 intercessors and a dreadnought. That's all I brought. And like a chapter master at the time and stuff. Right? And everyone else was in there fully meta. They weren't meta, you're just shit. What are you on about, right? Winters had the Deathwing meta at the time, which was you can only wound him on a 4, only hit on 4 and stuff like that. Meta, right? Some guy, I think it was Tabletop Tactics, they brought the Speed Freaks meta at the time. Okay? I just wanted to lose fast so I could go to the casino and play roulette. That was it.
Iron within, iron without.
The casino was literally just off the boat where it was, and you got more or less, like 50% off your drinks if you were gaming in there. So I just was in there just putting like, a quid on red every now and then and getting like free drinks.
Hey Valrak, have you ever seen Doctober's DF LAN mod for Total Warhammer 3? Really sick shit that man's making.
I haven't, mate. What is that? I'm within, I'm without. Thanks, Plague. I hate you. I love you. We had a great game. No, mate. You were a little bitch, right? Quipster played Custodes. And every time I charged him, he charged out with this little funny stratagem that he had, and then charged me back in. He didn't remain in combat to fight as like a true person.
New Vanguard vets lost my interest for this box set.
Absolute coward behavior. Coward behavior it was. First person to make Quipster into a green name without Quipster becoming himself a green name. I'll give you a Total War 40k key because I'm feeling nice. New Vanguard vets lost my interest to this box set. Again, as a whole, right? I've already done my video about this. The Space Marine side is not appealing to me. The Orc side is. Like, I think they could have put things in there that would make it more appealing to me. Like, maybe get rid of the intercessors and add maybe a new vehicle, an artillery tank or something. That could have been kind of cool. The eradicators with bolters, maybe that is something new. Maybe it's something with like grav cannons. Maybe it's something with like neo-volkite.
Our strength grows.
Do you know what I mean? But it's just bolters again. I'm like, oh. What's my opinion of the Gretchen models? I think they're okay. Like, I know like their ears are gone and stuff like that, but I think they're all right. They're nothing spectacular, but they're all right, I guess. The one thing I don't like about the Gretchen models is... I get up here right now, right? I get up here right now.
Positions arrive. The heretics will burn.
Sorry, wrong one.
I call this issue Space Marine Fatigue.
Mate, I don't think it's Space Marine Fatigue, mate, because I've been riding this pony now for years. It's just... I don't think there's anything new in there, which has got my attention.
Our strength grows.
Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I appreciate your wild card, and Trow, you both missed Quipster. I'm sorry. There's only going to be 5 models. Does that mean there's only going to be 5 sculpts of these? And then they're going to double it up? So you're going to get like 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. That's what I don't like. That's what I can't stand. Yeah, you have. Ride that pony. Wait, hang on now. I'm hoping we do a runt herd as well on the 5th day. It could be a runt herd. That could be kind of cool. 7 a.m. Valrak. Whose idea was this? Sorry, mate. It's not my idea. It's literally the live stream that we're tuning in for. Isn't that every launch box?
Isn't that every launch box?
Yes, but there's been rumours that apparently Grots are going to a 5-man squad. I think that came from... Not Winters. I've got Winters on my mind for some reason. Mordian. Mordian Glora. I always want to say Morning Glora. Mordian Glora. One of his rumour guys said Grots are going down to squads of 5. Which I don't know if it's true or not. I don't think you'd make it up, so I think he believes it. I believe that he believes it, so yeah. New Mega Knobs. Apparently there's not new Mega Knobs. The rumours got crossed in the war. Apparently it's new knobs that are going to be in the Kill Team box set. Wasn't your original army an orc one? You're returning to your roots, Nobrak? No, mate. My orc army that I'm planning is just me with a bunch of boys. New Grot at 3 PM reveal? I think so, yeah. Best boxes was 8th for 9th. 8th for 9th were just top tier, mate. Hey, do you know what? I enjoy 10th. But 9th and... 9th... The fuck? Oh, shit. Okay, the show started. Oh, my good King Emperor. Shit me up. What the fuck?
For Mordian's glory.
Okay. Boom. Fucking hell. I should have it on full fucking blaze. Best box, any heresy box? To be fair with you, mate, the heresy boxes have been pretty fucking awesome.
The heretics will burn.
Thanks.
Who you gonna get to paint your goths?
Yeah, it starts up free. Thank you. Hey, I'll show chat if you want. This is my food for today. Right, chat. There you go. Salad, ham, lettuce, tomatoes, coleslaw, and some pasta. Right, there you go. 5 sins if you're on not Weight Watchers, Slimming World. There you go. 5 sins. Peak English cuisine. It's a lot of pasta. Poor man, she's starving him. April, your puppy's house. JP. Mate, she's gonna... Mate, if you come to a Valfest, she will knock you the fuck out. I detect no seasoning. Listen, I don't like seasoning. Seasoning is terrible. Seasoning is terrible. I like my chicken just plain. Just plain chicken. Plain chicken and steamed vegged. And some rice. What, a martyrdom leak? Yeah, mate. Do you know what? Let's do a martyrdom leak before we go live. Give it to me. We've got 6 minutes. For those people who don't know, since we've got a lot of you in chat, I'm making my own tabletop game. It's called Martyrdom. And it's based on the First Crusade. If you want more information, martyrdom.co.uk. You can put !Marty in chat or !Crusade in chat if you want to follow us over on Instagram. Breasts are the best, mate. They are. And if I get this leak, where is the leak? He hasn't given the leak. Where is it? Yeah, mate, he hasn't given me a leak. He said he was going to give me a leak. Should I just... Mate, should I get this javelin guy that Fack has just posted? Launching it forward? Oh, shit! There we go. Mate, this is the big league. So, for the people who are wondering, I know there's been some people wondering about the Seljuks. Again, we've blurred it a little bit so you can't see properly. These are some of the cavalry stuff we're doing. So these are the javelin guys. These are the archers on horses. These are the I want to say heavy cavalry with the. Oh, zoom in. Okay, there you go. Is that all right? Without leaking all over. I like this guy throwing it. Right? I like that. I like that.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
Need more bubbles? Don't you start.
Plain and boring, just like the fists.
Again, mate, there's some proper awesome dynamic poses in here for like, because these guys like moving and stuff on the horse. Mate, if you want to see the if you want to see the Christian stuff,
Owns a Bentley but eats like a scavenger, poor guy.
here's the Christian stuff. Again, I've shown it off on stream multiple times. Do you know what? Here's the HQ for the Normans. Beaumont of Toronto. Fucking focus, camera. Focus, camera. Why is this camera so fucking shit? Why is this camera so dog shit? There you go. That's one of the HQs. Alright. Listen, I'm not painting these because these are the test prints. And you've got like... If I do like, I don't know. Let me... Like stuff like this. Stuff like that. For the Norman cavalry. Again, it's all multi-part and stuff, so you can build them how you want and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, coming soon. What nation are in the game? Well, mate, they are... They're Normans. Well, technically, there's...
It's crazy. I started the year with 3 armies, and now when 11th comes out, I'll have 8. B.A., B.T., D.A., we, Eldar, Krons, Knights, Orcs. Playing since 8th edition. Also, why is it hard to find old...
Why is it hard to find old Warhammer books that aren't $100? Because GW stopped making them, mate. That's why. And congrats on all your fucking armors. You're officially a 40k simp. But you need more. You need to bunch the numbers up. I thought it was going to be a sci-fi game. No. Why did I do a sci-fi game? Well, I'm planning to do a sci-fi game if this one plans out. We'll call it martyrdom instead. Will you do Ottomans eventually? Mate, all questions go to Woodimp. Ask Woodimp. Right? We plan to do Byzantines.
The hand has webbing.
More for like Fatimids and stuff like that. Mongols is a good one, right? That's Martyrdom Beyond. It's true. Oh, sorry, you have money. JB, if anyone has money, mate, it's you. Poor dairy farmer. Right. We are now... Let me just turn off my music. 1 minute away, lads. 1 minute away. 1 minute away until this show starts. New grot on the website. We'll check out after this. Whether the Fatimids, fat and timid, yes. Just like me. I really think you should have closed helmets on the sprue. Well, we are going off what they had back then. It's got to be historically accurate as much as possible. I'm not putting the German voice on, no. Right? Close... Woodimp, they don't know history. It's okay. Leave him. Leave him, Woodimp. Where are the Hippo Knight scammers? It's 10 members for Hippo Knights. You should know this by now. 44 seconds. I heard Valrak leaked his kids' Christmas gifts before they opened them. JB, have you seen the Reddit thread about me today? Go on R40k and look for Valrak. I'm an insider plant. I'm cancelling people's events and stuff. I'm an absolute bastard. I'm an absolute bastard. I can't be trusted. I don't know how you guys follow me because I'm that much of a bastard.
Requisitions arrive.
Oh, hang on. Let me turn off the notifications. Thanks for donation, Left Lieutenant. And Ethan, mate. Thank you so much. All right, let's go. 2 seconds. 1 second. The late like Valrak.
Hello, everybody.
Here we go.
Welcome to the very first, maybe last, we'll see, but at least the very first
The confidence.
Total War show and tell. Some of you who've been around in the community for a while may remember the old "What the Teams Are Working On" blogs. We thought
So
about doing one of
40k's
those,
last,
and then
mate.
we
They're
thought maybe
keeping
we could
us
do something
last.
more interesting.
Bastards.
So we're here to effectively do a live version of them. We've got about 7 sections of this stream. You'll see some stuff down below, but Warhammer 3 has separate sections for updates, Vishiva for Lords of the End Times. I'll say now, of anyone who's watched the Building Medieval 3 streams, you're going to see 2 very familiar faces very quickly.
Is it loud enough for everyone?
That's kind of the vibe that we're going for here. So don't, if you've come here expecting to see cinematics or highly polished assets, 80% of this was recorded by me at my home computer. So you're going to see some sneak peeks. You're going to see a lot of in development.
All right, a bit louder. Hang on.
Rough stuff.
Oh, shit. Hang on. Let me just turn up a little bit for you. Hang on.
But and we're going to start off. We've got a lot to go through, so we are going to speed through. We're going to start off with Medieval 3. So I'm going to swap us over.
Is that better? I turned it up by 140%.
To our Medieval 3 section. Welcome. The only
Hello.
people who've really, apart from Roger, I guess, sat on these sofas. You're up first. Welcome to the show and tell.
Thank you
Got
very
some
much.
stuff
Thank
to
you.
show
Yeah,
and
good
tell.
to be here.
For those, so obviously we've done some Building Medieval 3 streams before. People in the audience may not know about that. But
I haven't seen any of these.
For those who haven't, or those who don't have a 2-month memory, who are you guys?
So I'm Pavel. I'm the game director on Medieval 3.
Hey everyone, my name is Leif. I'm the creative director on Medieval 3.
Fantastic. So I've spoken about the Building Medieval 3 streams, but what have we shown so far in Building Medieval 3?
So back in December, shortly after announce, we showed the campaign map for the first
Listen,
time.
stop.
Raw and unfiltered.
Stop
pre-production
slagging me off.
campaign,
Right.
where
I'm
we
trying to
looked
watch
at,
this like you.
Some of the exciting new developments, like the building directly onto the map, as well.
Yeah,
as some
who's
other bits.
poor in the middle?
And
Who's
then
that
we followed
guy?
up with Siege.
I can't
Siege
skip
Battle,
this.
Just a month ago, I guess.
Authoring of settlements,
Yep.
which is a big topic for us right now, and some of the new bits. Of
Skip
Siege
to
campaign.
40k.
That's right. And the plan is that we do that. You know, we drop the blog as well, recapping all of the conversations that we're having and the key topics from our forums. So please join the forums. There'll be a link up at some point to join us in the community. And yeah, we're looking to keep doing that. Yeah, so
Fantastic. Well, I'll ask one last question, then we'll fully dive in. So,
Is
what
Medieval
the
3
current
looking good?
development
I haven't
progress?
even looked at it, to be fair with you.
Well, one of the exciting things we started since our last live stream was really to start looking into our unit rosters.
Yep.
You know, we sometimes joke that we talk a lot
Take my
about
shirt off.
exciting features and
10
new
members.
things and whatnot, but really what a lot of our fans are caring the most about is the unit roster.
Yeah, the unboxing's tomorrow.
So it was a great time to start looking.
We're doing a
into
live
in
stream
more
for that,
detail.
7 p.m. The live stream goes live.
I'm not sure
I'll be
we
going
ever,
live around 6.
mentioned on stream, but one of the historical consultants we worked with last year is Professor Peter Wilson, who is an expert on the Holy Roman Empire, and we felt like, okay, this is one of the reasons why starting with the Holy Roman Empire is actually a good start. It's also, of course, a very interesting, let's say, melting pot. It's not the most straightforward roster
Good
to
day,
start
Valrak. I
with,
did
so it
Blood
was a good, let's say, first stab at it, and I guess we're going to talk about
Stealing,
Yeah.
Woodin,
Yeah.
you know what to do.
And just jump in because actually some additional context for those that haven't maybe joined us on the Building Medieval live streams is that we are in pre-production. So this is still a phase where we are pre-producing the game. We are looking at which features can fit, what can work, how can it work.
What's going to come out first,
building the
Medieval
rosters
3
and
or
designing the
Warhammer
rosters and
40,000?
the factions that we want to feature in the game as part of that work. So yeah, just some context for those that maybe don't know where we are.
And I believe we'll be showing a little bit of roster from one of those
Is it
factions.
Warhammer first?
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can start.
So 40K is
just show
like
sort of an
pre-production then?
overview. Don't worry, we'll talk more in detail about things, but obviously it's a long process to really settle on the roster, and as Pat was saying, we're still very early, so there's a lot of disclaimers here that things will probably change in the upcoming future. In It typically starts with sort of really the game design view on it, where we do a lot of research.
It's a video.
Oscar, one of our most experienced battle designers in the franchise, has taken the helm on this roster specifically.
Hopefully they will enhance it themselves.
To really catch, let's say, the vibe of, okay, the Holy Roman Empire, if you think of the military formations of the time, like what are they really about?
Yeah.
And then we had a great opportunity
settings?
recently to collaborate with Dr. Tobias
what year this will be then, if it's a role
who's a former
Holy Roman
curator of the
Empire.
Wallace collection and sort of a really established...
It's definitely post-First Crusade.
Coryphée, is that a
I would
word
say, right?
in English?
Or am I wrong?
A real established
mentioned
expert.
it?
Yeah,
Coryphée
an
for
expert,
the German.
He's
a real
doctor
expert
of armor,
Yeah, exactly. Like a real expert and
an accomplished jouster.
Yeah.
accomplished just as well.
I will quickly interject to say, Mr. Producer, if you could turn down your headset because we can hear it
Yes.
and it is echoing onto the stream.
Oh,
Thank you.
what's this? People actually
And one
doing
thing worth mentioning here,
doing
is that,
sound
throughout
controls on a
the production,
stream and getting it right? Wow, GW.
Working with.
Watch
This is part
these
of our
guys,
process
please.
Where we, as we develop, as we pre-produce, as we look at different new topics, cultures, we reach out to various advisors and historical experts within various fields.
be
to
taking
help
notes? Write that down,
kind of
write that
cover whatever blind spots we may have, or reinforce the kind of research that we're doing. So
Listen,
part
it's a
of
live
that
stream. I
process.
can't times
These
two
will
it,
not be the
okay?
only names that
It's literally happening right now.
Streams.
We're just now starting to reach out to some experts for more the Arabian Muslim cultures and factions we'll be looking at. So there's more to come there for sure.
Oh.
Fantastic. So, do you want to talk a little bit about this one? The next picture we have is a very big picture that we tried to fit on the screen.
Yeah, let's go with the next one because I think one of the key things that I hope our community feels excited about is that we're moving away a little from,
you guys so much.
let's say, the old school view of a faction roster.
I can't see,
One of the things we talked a lot about in the first stream was us making sure that the world feels lived in, that there's a realness to the world responding to your actions, and you feel the consequences, right? And one of the things that
this is based off martyrdom,
bothered me a little bit in the older games was that you would capture new territory and foreign lands, and the units you recruit are still largely the same, right? One of the cool things in Rome 2 was the auxiliary system, where you would capture Egypt and then you would start fielding Egyptian auxiliary units in your armies, and it felt really like, okay, it's the world is responding to my actions. There's strategic impact depending on what I conquer and when. It really influences the roster.
And as we've
GW has audio problems, Total War has visual graphic problems. I can't enhance it. I can't zoom in on a video.
Cultures mixed.
I can't skip to the 40k part. It's live stream.
To represent that in a way that didn't feel.
If you skip 40k right now, I'll give 50 members. Give 50 members first.
I can see people saying this isn't. They can't read it. They can't.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
They're not meant to.
You're not meant to read this. We'll look at a few detailed units in a bit.
Apparently, you're not allowed to read it. That's why it's so small.
So what the colors are showing us here is everything that's red on the side. These are cultural units. That's one of the sort of major leaps we're taking with rosters here, where all the units in red are not technically part of the Holy Roman Empire roster. Any faction that captures territory with cultures that are part of these, would have access to these units. And because cultures can travel across the map, there's a lot of dynamism here where we'll talk about a Franconian unit in a bit. Like if you have access to Franconian culture, even playing as Poland, for example, you'll be able to have access to these units. And equally, me playing as the HRE, I might have access to these cultural units that are part of the, let's say, geography of these other realms.
And it's something you could pursue, you could encourage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then in yellow is possibly the most important part. These are the units unique to the Holy Roman Empire alone. Like no other faction ever has access to these units. And that's of course where we really
I can't see what units they are because it's so small.
So really the vibe of the, Holy Roman Empire. Trying to...
If Mr. Producer could slightly turn down his headset a little bit more, we can still hear quite an echo. You can double check if it is his headset and take it off.
Sounds like a speaker somewhere, maybe.
It's
Is it? Yeah, but I'm one of these people that learn from visual stuff.
I should also say there's a big.
I'm like one of these people. Show me a picture
live right now. Or,
don't explain it to me. Show me a picture.
There's a lot more detail about this.
I think we have this image in high res as well, so you can see the detail of that. So if you can't read it now, don't worry.
Please check out that forum post.
Oh, so it's going to be a forum post.
The last color I will call out is blue, which is what we call a faction block.
What's the matter with the producer?
Granularity
Mate, the producer gets some shade slugging.
Where say you have the Duchy of
Picture books
Saxony
only,
breaking off the
please.
empire in revolt. The blue units would be what that faction has access to, so that's sort of in the rough geography and block of a certain faction to give a bit more regional identity.
I'd rather read
right?
this,
If you
Henrik.
have a revolt in France, they will
2,000
have different
people
units than a
struggling to
revolt
read.
in-
I can't see
in
shit.
Germany, for example. The other bit you might see on this sheet are the little labels on the side in the top right corner. They're green, grey and blue labels, and they are the population estates that these units are drawn from, something we will talk more about in the future, in a possible future live stream. There's some more info in that forum post as well, but that's really what kind of people do you need to recruit these units. Green is peasants, so that's your rural population. Grey is the townsfolk living in your cities, and blue is, of course, the nobles, as you would
The
expect.
concept for Art for Sea Legion is actually Total War. Mate, imagine that would be hilarious.
It goes into a lot more detail on our approach to
This is riveting. Don't worry, mate. We're getting through this to get to 40k. Just bear with it. Bear with it. Okay. I'm sure Warhammer 40,000 will
Have we
be
covered
good.
all the colours of the rainbow?
I think so.
You might see.
So
No,
should we
I
talk about a
can't
few
see
specific
jack
units?
shit.
Yeah.
Says fuck up.
For all
Oh,
of
here
those
we
who are
go.
demanding
Yes.
a zoom in. Finally.
Finally, a bit closer zoom.
Imperial fists.
Starting at the top picture is unit we're currently calling Ministerialis.
Concept art looks nice.
Actually
at
quite
least.
interesting when we started to look into units across Europe. There was this trend of, let's say, non-noble knights. Of course, the British yeoman or English yeoman. In Iberia,
British
it's the
yeoman.
villain knights, and in the Holy Roman Empire, it was the Ministerialis, essentially a class of, let's say, non-noble, more wealthy townsfolk. Urban,
What's
townsfolk,
different here?
or estate owners who would essentially work as knights in service of the empire.
What's different?
And they're sort of a lighter version of the more classic knights. And you can see here the before and after is essentially our initial concepts on the left, and then on the right, after working with Tobias Capwell and his feedback, and of course, it's a little bit of a flex on our side here. How well we got it right at the beginning.
We got to play spot the difference.
Yeah, sort of the level of detail of the feedback. His main point of feedback was the chaussées and that really the calves ought to be protected. And that's on the right. You should
There's
see
like a
essentially
line
the calves
here.
being protected by chainmail. As
I have
well.
to squint,
Yeah,
but
okay.
yes, it's there.
You got like, yeah.
And then below is the Constafflers. So that's a unit that we currently sort of see as unique to Franconian culture.
The calves
And
are
it's
different.
of course a topic we talk a lot about. Okay, what is faction unique? What is cultural? But it really felt like sort of deeply rooted in the mercantile traditions of Franconian, the wealthy Franconian cities along the River Rhine and whatnot.
1 hour
and
segment
these
we're
are
doing.
essentially
Listen, mate, we're
a
here for the ride.
professional,
Okay.
almost like mercenary militia.
Please don't say 2 hours.
In service
I have no
of
idea,
the rich patricians of these cities and protecting these towns, and then occasionally being drafted into the armies of the empire. You can see quite a bit of change here that we did after the feedback from Toby, calling out that these helmets that wasn't really part of like let's say the wealth that would be attributed to these units really is calling for better facial protection, and these iconic helmets that are quite, let's say, unique to the German fashion, with the facial visors and whatnot.
I hope they reveal Chaos to
I've seen people
40k.
trying to work out.
I don't think it's going to be anything like that, mate. I think
especially
it's
in
going to be the
top right,
planet systems, how
and I
that
know you called
works,
out the
and the
cast.
maps,
For me, it's the
apparently.
split between the
Yeah,
legs.
That's a little an animation consideration rather than, but yes.
Yeah.
And also there's obviously the QR code on screen, so do please.
Yeah, I believe that post is now live.
Fantastic. So so do follow that QR code, not just to see the post that details our approach to rosters, but also just to join the community and see everything else that we're talking about.
Where are the
I think
dwarves?
these Constafflers are a good example as well for like when you as another faction
So much we'll be able
capture
to see.
territory.
I don't know
let's
what
say
it's
you're
going to be
playing
like.
Poland, you capture parts of the HRE. That's really where you get some of the vibe of the local fashion across. Where one of the things we're really keen on is pronouncing regional fashion differences in armor. There's a great video by a YouTube channel.
Man. You guys are fucking
Valrak
twisted.
Design, I think it's called.
You guys,
Really
you
highlighting, like,
guys are the
fashion
worst.
differences between
You
Italian
really
and
are the
German
worst.
styles. And this is a great
And
unit.
that's what I love about this approach, because it's the replayability value as well. When you're playing maybe the same faction, you take it in a different way, interact with different cultures, different regions, decide to expand.
Can I use your celebrity status?
You will have a different experience in terms of the
God,
roster and the
fuck
units
it,
that
damn
are
it.
exposed to you.
Yep.
I think it makes it feel far more integrated, part of the world, that living kind of world.
I saw Medieval Kingdoms 1212 in the chat as well, saying that they'll have a think about have a consult with their team about the accuracy, but they thought it looked great there. Are we ready to show our third unit?
Yep.
So this is the last unit we have for the stream, and then we've got a couple of other little bits.
Yep.
It's an iconic unit.
Yeah, I mean, it's of course the Imperial Knights of the Empire. Sort of
Bring me the
I guess
breastplate
the thing you
stretcher.
look forward to the most, finally recruiting.
They look nice.
little
The
bit more
concept art looks
elaborate
nice.
in that
Yeah,
forum post
it looks
that
nice.
These units are really having
wanna see some
different
gameplay.
equipment
Well,
upgrades through the
it's
centuries that
okay.
evolve the unit. You're looking here at a more later era version of the
Listen, we're not
Imperial
here for
Knights,
Medieval 3 anyway. We're here for
showcasing,
fucking Warhammer
some of the
40,000.
things that are
So
talked
stop
about,
complaining,
the iconic
stop
armor
bitching,
fashion within
and just hold the
German
line.
region, with the Kastenbrust, which was more pronounced on the left. And then
Pre-production, yeah, again, it's in pre-production.
Built in a lot more variation.
Valrak lied
some
to
of the
us.
more slimmer
What gameplay is pre-production?
designs.
Yeah, again,
because,
sorry. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting to see gameplay once they get to that stage. That's why I'm not, I'm not really into it at this moment. I want to see what it looks like when they actually start making
Yeah,
it.
thank you.
Tor Martyrdom when?
Yeah,
Yes.
downwards one. So, and
Put
I would
picture, make it
expect
go
that
faster.
the heavy knights from the different geographies would really carry a lot of that regional fashion. And our goal is that they would look very different from heavy Italian knights, for example.
You hold the line, Imperial Fist. I speak in
Something you
that.
mentioned,
Mate, bombard me
accuracy,
all you
something
want.
that's worth calling out as well. In the forum
Our
post,
fortifications
we
are
cover a
strong.
little bit our approach. So how do we actually conduct the research? What are our we list some sources with regards
SM2
to
map to be dropped in 44 minutes, confirmed by the
Much
ads.
like
Wait,
the
what's
Building
going on?
Medieval 3 streams, if you want to get involved and talk more
Yep.
about what you've seen here,
You
go
can
to the
hear
forum.
his
There's
micro
plenty
celebrity
of options to do. I
arrogance
think
in
like
his
you've written
voice.
up a very, very long post detailing
Exactly.
everything.
And if you're
Mate,
curious, how
did you see
arrive
that
at
post,
these
Jock
designs?
Cop?
Well,
Yep.
the process is
That
there,
is
and it's
insane.
The references and so
That
on.
is
Consider this
insanity, that, mate.
The 20-minute
I
section. the
can't believe
short
that guy writ
version
that.
Yes, yep,
of our
yep.
approach to rosters.
And I think that it's also something where we really look forward to some.
Is the
feedback
new
and thoughts
roadmap
from
out
the
now for
community about
SM2?
this
I'll jump
approach,
over to that and we can
moving
watch it
away
now.
From the faction roster,
Is that
more
been
to
posted?
Almost like a
Because
a
we're not going to get to
regional
40k for a
roster,
while.
cultural rosters, if you will.
Yeah. Dynamic roster.
What
And
post
of
explain?
course, it's
Someone
then,
put a
let's
post
say,
about me on
cultural,
Reddit.
iconic formations that people definitely want to see. It's great to feedback on in the forums.
For sure.
So I think we're going to be moving on to questions now. There's one question I can see from the community, which was how many of the team working on Medieval 3 are very familiar with Medieval 2 and understand, why it's still considered so great?
I do
think
love
we talked
Medieval
about
2.
this in the first stream, right?
Yeah.
A lot of our team are, let's say, big fans of the old games. Not many has worked on it. I mean,
Two of us have.
Yeah,
Nick and I have.
yeah,
worked
Nick
on
and
it.
you.
Yeah.
but definitely a lot of fans of Med 2 and some other historical games, of course.
Yeah.
And a lot of
Yeah, the Space Marine 2
let's say
post is
hobby
now, yeah.
historians. I think we mentioned this before as well. Like I named up Oscar.
Knowing CA, the Warhammer 3 part will be very short, will it?
Luke, of course.
New
and
grot
a lot of
drops?
others.
Okay.
We
That being said-
have fans of Med 2 that played Med 2.
Hello, Valrak. Greeting
Yeah,
from
like,
the
yeah.
good old Germany. How you doing,
like
Das
it.
Phantom TV?
Yeah.
Welcome, mate.
You joined me on my famous Let's Play where we failed
Yep.
Crusade on the last turn.
Oh, is it 4 p.m. for
Okay,
SM2?
so we're going to move on
Okay.
to some community questions just so we can keep. We've only got 2 minutes left, and we're definitely going to
Hey,
take.
Sean, mate, how you doing? Welcome.
time.
So you guys flagged this yesterday in that we wanted to start off answering one of the biggest questions from the last stream, which was what's the progress on ladders.
Yep.
You guys, we said we're going to give you in development rough footage.
Doesn't get rougher than
and
this.
we
Oh, here we go, we have got footage.
So this is
Yeah,
already even
pre-production
since the last
that,
stream, right?
knobheads.
This is hot off the press from yesterday. So this you're
There we
seeing
go.
The zero
Pre-production
iteration
that,
zero of,
gameplay.
carried ladders.
Yeah, all right, there's no
And
animations,
it
but you-
shows how
there we go,
it is.
I was right.
There we go. This is progress since the last stream in terms of ladders.
I like it when
Look
they
at him
start to
shuffle.
dance.
Yeah. Oh, a big shout out to Elliot and Matteo who are currently working on this. And
Look
I
at
think
him
it's sort
shuffle.
of, hey, the stream is about what we're currently
Don't talk
working
about
on. This
ladders.
is something
They
everyone
would tell
cares
you
a lot
Falcon
about.
Roofing
We're
nearly died.
just working on this. Or starting to work on this. Let's show where we're at.
Yep.
If people are wondering, like, why is this such a big topic? There's of course lots of micro and macro challenges around ladders.
Yep.
starting from the animation connection, like how they're holding.
Whoa,
how they're
blown
carrying
away?
it,
Yep.
How entities starting to pick up the ladder.
How are they pathfinding whilst holding the ladder around various obstacles?
What happens
through
if a
obstacles?
unit gets
Yeah.
attacked while holding the ladder? So a lot of, it's not necessarily unknowns, but a lot of nitty gritty stuff
And-
we have to work with.
And this speaks to, a common theme that you'll hear from us, and we've mentioned time and time again, that
Nerf
we've
ladders.
had carried ladders in Medieval 2. That's a long time ago.
Please explain the
a lot
entire
of the core features from the ground up in the Warcore engine. So things that may have existed in past Total Wars no longer do, and we have to re-engineer and rework them within the context of the new engine. These are challenging things.
They are. Well, so I'm going to fire at you then. We've got 5 questions, and then we'll wrap things up. Some of these very quick. Will you be keeping the debug cam that allows you to see inside towers and keeps? Before you answer, I'll just caveat where these came from.
Yep.
We trawled through the last stream and the previous Building Medieval 3 stream. We found some of the most common
DLC
questions
player?
from those. That's what I'm pitching at you guys. So
Oh, shit,
will
look,
you keep
there's
the
footage.
debug camera that allows you to see inside towers and keeps, which is, I think, the camera on screen right now?
Yes. So this isn't. Yeah. The intention is that this isn't a debug camera. This is the intention. We want to show you inside the towers. And what we ship with will be a more refined version of what you're seeing here. So it's definitely.
There we go. We got a little bit of
We
footage,
showed
boys.
this,
Not
internally
bad.
at a larger meeting a while ago, and one of our
So does this mean we'll
directors
have
and managers came up and
have
said,
a while
this is
around
so
the
cool.
box? So does this
reminds me
mean
of the
we
old
have a
medieval
while until the
books as a
Mate,
child,
the Armageddon
opening it up
box
and
is
then
revealed
seeing
tomorrow,
through,
mate.
right? This is exactly the vibe you're going for.
That's
here,
tomorrow's live
visually.
stream we were doing.
We could get some of that treatment where it feels like, okay, you're weaving away essentially a layer and you look
Yes,
within, but
Warhammer
yeah, the goal is to
40,000,
keep
Warhammer
that
1K
beautiful.
gameplay.
Next up, I think we have a question we saw maybe once or twice. Are there any plans for naval battles?
Yes, this is definitely a topic that keeps coming up. It's something that we know that our fans are really keen to have in the game. It's something that we absolutely would
Naval
like to see
battles.
in Medieval 3. So it's not really a question of if, more of a question of when.
Yep.
God
As I
damn it.
mentioned previously,
Fantastic.
we are rebuilding.
Some people think
the,
this is a
kind of
GW
features from
stream.
the ground up. So naval battles, as we
I think so.
from Thrones, no longer exist in the engine. So it's
What's
something
happening
we have
tomorrow?
to-
They're revealing the box set in a live
and
stream.
our focus
GW.
currently is on the core of the experience. It's the land battle gameplay.
Yeah, it's all video
the
game stuff
campaign
today, mate.
Gameplay.
There's
So
no
at the point
there's no
when-
tabletop
and sieges,
stuff
course, yeah.
as
So
of
at
yet.
the point when naval can kind of stand up to those in terms of quality, then yes, they'll find a place, even if that means after release. But it is definitely something we'd like to see in Medieval 3.
I guess
There we
it's,
go.
as we've seen on
Bit
the,
of the
on
map.
the streams as they've been so far, there's a focus on if we're adding in a feature, it's to be intentional and to have depth to it. We wouldn't want to add in loads of features at a shallow level. It's making sure the ones that we have really feel like a good
And this is what
simulation.
pre-production's all about. Is it's looking at all of these elements, prioritizing.
Show
seeing
England.
What kind of combination
let me
of
see England.
elements can we get done
The
in
true
time
country.
to the quality that we
The
intend.
best
So
country.
This is what all of this is about.
So, a quicker answer maybe for the last 3. Not that those were long, more that we've spoken a very long time overall. Can you explain why it's mechanically so hard to path your units through narrow streets, and what steps have you taken?
Well, it's
Stabbies,
sort of similar to ladders a little bit, where if you think about all of our entities, they
Scotland.
pathfind themselves, right?
Typical
so
jock cop saying
synchronize
Scotland's the best as
among
a grey name.
themselves.
Makes
They have
sense.
collision, they have mass, they have animations that will have to interact with each other and everything else.
Again,
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
then you might
expecting
have
anything
situations
big with
where,
Medieval 3 at this
okay,
point,
it's
because like you said, it's in
getting attacked on one
pre-production.
side, how the
40k is in
other
production,
entities within
so
that
I'm
unit
hoping we
now
see some good
pathing
stuff for
along
that.
corner. So it's again
We'll
more
see.
of like an engineering and animation challenge that is just takes time to work through.
Yeah, it's resolving the interaction of the entity collisions and the hard collisions of the environment, and doing that at scale with lots of entities. The tighter the gap, the trickier that is for the kind of systems to actually navigate in a way
Where's
that
Inga's
doesn't cause
capital,
blobbing or doesn't cause any
of
of this kind of
Benidorm?
these congestions.
Mate, Benidorm belongs to
that
us now,
we've
just
seen
like
before.
Gibraltar.
So it's definitely.
I can't wait
technical
to make
challenge.
Swedish Empire 300 years
Then
early.
I will throw, I think, just one last question at you then, which is are you aiming for castle sieges alongside cities?
It's something that we're currently looking at, yes. So it's as with everything else, we don't know if it's going to work. It's something we'd like to investigate because obviously.
What do you mean by
castles are a
castle
thing, so we're
sieges?
looking-
Don't-
again, it's
isn't that
all
just
of
a
those
siege
challenges of
game
tight
when you play
spaces,
sieges?
and more all in one. So it's it's something that we're exploring. We're not sure if we can make it work yet, but it's definitely something we're looking at.
That being said, just this morning,
Yep.
we had a good design discussion actually around castle sieges,
Yep.
looking into, let's say, different versions of it.
Oh,
the goal
okay.
here for
All
us
right,
is
okay.
really
I know
to
what
make
you
sure
mean.
it's not
Okay.
just a small siege battle.
Yes. Yeah.
But there's a different sense of what the battle is about.
Yeah.
Like
It's
land
gonna have its
battles
own-
are
yeah.
all about the lines and the tree, and sieges are
They're going
both
to be
about,
city and
walls
castle
the
sieges.
Streets.
Hopefully there's
How can
both,
we
mate. Siege
get
warfare is
really
my
a
favourite bit.
unique twist on the formula.
I like
That
being on
works
the
in the
walls
context of
and
the
like
campaign
just
and the armies that you field,
watching
so
them
all of
melt
those things
before
that,
my
we have to take into account. But
awesome
again, that's the beauty of
defences.
production. We get to experiment with these things.
watch
see what
them
sticks.
die.
Fantastic. Well, thank you both so much for coming on and talking through that. I have one last question for you, which is a question I will be asking every single developer guest we
Yep.
have on. When will we be hearing from you next?
June. So look out for a blog.
Yep.
We're prepping a blog that
My phone's
hopefully
going
has
off.
Some exciting stuff in there for everyone, and then we're looking to stream again. Stream campaign, likely campaign in June.
Brilliant. Well, I'm going to throw up a summary screen of everything we've just said. You'll see there's no camera here, so you two are free to skedaddle now. Thank you very much for
Run!
coming
Thanks,
on.
everyone.
Here we go.
Thank
We're on
you.
Rome 2 now,
When we
boys.
come back,
Mate,
we're
I'm
gonna
interested
have a
with
new
Rome
guest,
2.
and a new
Because
topic
my
of conversation.
Rome 2
But as
doesn't
a
load on
summary there, you
on
can
my
see
game
everything
anymore.
we've just
On my
discussed.
computer.
This
I go to
page
like
is
do a
gonna
new
grow
campaign,
as
it
we
just
go
doesn't
through our
load, it just
topics.
crashes.
But in the meantime,
don't know why.
as our new guest gets seated and avoids
Can they fix
the
that?
numerous hanging things we have from the ceiling,
I would love to do another Rome 2
I'm going
campaign.
to ask if they're good. They're good to go? Okay, let's move on to...
I've tried to reinstall it, mate.
Rome 2. Welcome, Jack.
Hello.
Rome
this
2?
is,
This guy's
maybe
definitely an Ultramarine
Oh,
fan.
is it- Wow, we've solved the echo. The TV that we've been using had audio on.
Well, I hope it was on
Oh
Dr.
my god, you telling me
I
that's the first thing you
I can't
didn't
believe we
check?
figured that out.
Where's
I
the
can't
sound
believe
coming
we
from?
Welcome,
Should we
welcome,
check
Jack.
the TV
So,
that's on?
This was the
God
kind of the
damn it.
surprise of the announcement of this stream. We've
My drivers
spoken
are
before
outdated.
about we want to go back and update some of our historical titles. What is the aim? So I'm surprised. I guess it's you who's at least for Rome 2, if not more, heading up that initiative. What's the aim of going back and of these updates?
So, yeah, really fun. I have a new role within Creative Assembly of being the back catalogue product owner for Total War, which is very much managing all of our older historical titles, looking at opportunities with them, including, where possible, making updates.
Yeah.
The first of these is Rome 2. And here it's the goal of having a series of free updates to the game that improve battle gameplay, campaign gameplay, doing some feature improvements as well.
That's
as some
decent
bug
at least.
fixing
Is it? You said
that
free,
I'm
right?
calling the Pantheon updates.
Yep.
That all come together as a nice big thing.
So this isn't going back and making a DLC, right? It's going back and it's
What's wrong with
providing,
Ultramarines?
gameplay updates.
If
bug
you have to ask that,
fixes.
you already
Yeah,
know.
definitely some bug fixes in there. It's not
You
new
Ultramarines.
content. Some of the changes, particularly in campaign, will change some of the content there, but it's very much using the existing building blocks.
Bro, I'm deaf.
There's
What's
no
he
new
saying?
units, no
He's
new
basically saying
factions, no new
he's in
campaign.
charge of
So
all
we're
the old
refining
Total
the
War
changes there,
games,
right?
and they're going to be doing free
And
updates.
I think maybe
for 'em.
the second surprise for people then is this isn't an update.
Yeah, it is multiple. So the way this is planned is that it will be a public beta that grows over time before fully releasing to everyone. So we'll start with Mars, with improvements to battle gameplay. This
No
is
fuck,
covering
you promised
things
11th
like
edition
making,
reels. That's some other Kevo!
morale and flanking and terrain more important, improving the armor and damage formula, bug fixes.
Yeah.
Then Venus, which is on visuals, which will include updates to campaign textures, improving the lighting, water textures in campaign, a UI reskin inspired by the painted walls of Roman villas, and then finally Jupiter, which is Chief of the Roman gods, so it's the campaign gameplay. So big improvements there. Big focus is on making the gameplay systems remain
Lara
relevant
loves
throughout
walls
the
because
game.
he broke Hadrian's
so
wall.
we know Rome 2 only player seat is quite easy after the initial 30-40 turns, so here it's about making sure that public order remains relevant throughout, replenishment remains relevant throughout, and that there's a greater sense of progression and challenge going forward. So improving building trees, making
I like how they
textures
name
more
each
impactful,
update
lots
after a
of gameplay
planet. Well,
improvements
about
there.
that, mate.
And the aim
These
is
are
that we'll
gods.
start with
These are
Mars
Roman
as public
gods.
beta, and
Mars,
then
Venus,
after a
and
period of
Jupiter are
time,
gods.
Venus will get added to it, then Jupiter, and then finally it will all go live for everyone.
Believe it or not,
Pantheon
the
update.
planets were named
Jack, you're a
after
very lovely,
gods.
soft-spoken man. I'm not, so you may
Uranus
have
is
to
the
speak a
Valrak
little
update?
louder,
Bit
just
louder.
just to match my
Gotcha.
level of constant noise. So I've got two questions before we move. We're going to show some
There's
stuff,
only one
right?
god,
But,
that's the Emperor. True.
how are you approaching mods? That's maybe the number one question I've seen from the community when we announced this.
Absolutely, we know many people are playing mods on Rome 2, a lot of very popular mods out there, a lot of people get a lot of value out of them, well aware that coming back to the game, doing these big updates is going to cause problems with mod compatibility.
Yeah.
So, first off, that long public beta and a single update, it means there is one occasion where the mods are being broken for everyone, because it will be big data changes.
Yeah.
History rack, you know
But
it,
also
Alex.
that longer beta means more time as well for modders who are still active to get hold of the changes ahead of time,
Yeah.
start preparing their mods to be updated. And then for mods, of course, that won't be updated because many mods have moved on, they're not
Yeah.
active anymore. We're going to have a pre-Pantheon version of the game available as a beta once that update goes out. So if you've got an older mod you still want to play, go back to that older version of the game, play it for as long as you want.
So the game that exists today, you'll always be able to play.
Yeah.
But you can, if you choose, opt into the or play the newer versions, and then modders who
No
who
sea
want
battles
them
in Rome
update
2?
the
Is it sea
application.
battles in Rome 2?
My last
there
question
is.
then is, what depth are we going to be able to discuss today?
I haven't played
So
Rome
today
2
we're
in
going to look
years,
at
mate.
a brief snippet of each of the updates, focusing mostly on Mars, then a bit of Venus, then a bit of Jupiter. But there is a lot of lovely information now.
Yeah, I thought there was,
forums
yeah.
That is ready for people to dive into.
You do a lot of ramming, can't you?
So let's start off with Mars,
battles.
right? So we're just going to cover a few bits from the update
Yeah.
today, but as you've just said, on that link you've put up is it a whole forum or a forum post? Or both?
Both.
What's
so there
different?
is now a Pantheon update section of the Rome Eras forum, where in that main one there's a long post detailing the overall purpose of the updates,
Yeah.
like what the goal of them is, why we're returning to Rome 2, and details of each of the different updates like Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and then the sub forums for each of the different updates of
Yes.
Mars, Venus, Jupiter, where there's a little summary again of what's in them, and then a more detailed post in each area.
Yeah.
Which I'll come back to, because that's sort of what we're talking about today.
Yes, so battle is quite a difficult one for us to show visually. So you've spoken about flanking, morale, fatigue,
Yeah.
damage, armor. This one, so what we've got here is unit spacing, right?
Yeah, so as part of improving
okay.
battles, I
Okay,
want to
yeah.
look,
All right, yeah, I
wanted
can
to look
see
at
now.
how to improve readability as well and help with that recognition of units from a distance.
Yeah.
So at the top is 3 Celtic units in the game right now. You've got Levy Freemen on the left, then Spear Warriors in the middle, Spear Nobles on the right. And the only unit you can really tell that's different is the Levy Freemen, because they're bare-chested.
Yeah.
They stand out from distance. The Spear Warriors, the Spear Nobles, you can't really tell them apart. So what's being done with the Pantheon updates is across all different unit types, there is now sort of a basic, a standard, and elite variation in the spacing of the units. So you can see at the bottom.
I'll
the
be
Levy
honest with you, I'm
Freemen
not trying to
very
give
quite
shade.
spaced
They look
out.
the
They're
same.
much more varied in their
Is that- is
spacing.
it-
The
is that just
Spear
me?
Warriors are a bit mixed.
Maybe
and the
because
Spear
it's
Nobles
so
are much
low,
more
the
uniform
picture.
in their positions. So just at a distance, you can more easily see, oh, those guys
I
are a
think
bit
they look-
disorganised.
I think they
They're
look the
probably
same.
some cheap chaff units. Oh, those guys, they're really organised. I should probably be worried about them. Just that extra bit of recognition at a distance.
Which is something we see in more modern Total War titles, right?
Just you, they look.
And also
does you look
older
different?
ones as
I
well,
can't
that
tell.
was
Mate.
something that was in
My,
the
mate,
original
my eyes
Rome.
must be going.
Whereas here, it wasn't in Rome 2.
I can see that they're spread out a little bit more.
It's something mods have done.
Like
as
I
well.
can see this guy, they're spread out more than them. Yeah.
So we can talk about damage formula if you're interested.
Yes, this is going to get
For those of you who love
slightly
charts.
technical. So, armor and damage. How it works right now is a little odd. So you
What
look
is
at something
the
like melee
statistics?
attack versus melee defense, and it is a linear change.
Yeah.
As your
Wow, let me get
melee
comfort.
defense goes up,
Let me get comfort.
chance of anyone hitting you goes down linearly. Armor, not really, as you can see from the chart. It sort of curves and tails off a bit.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 aspects to damage and armor. You've got base damage and you've got armor piercing damage. Base damage can be negated by armor, but armor piercing damage can't.
Sorry,
Yeah.
just doing something.
But the way armor negates damage is that you take the unit's damage armor value, so say it's got 60, and you do a
Charts?
dice roll between 0
Mate,
and
this
60.
is
whatever
what was
that
that
value
space
is,
game
it could be
called that people used
0
to
could be
play?
60, could be 12.
Everyone said, "Oh, Valrak, get it! It's a great game. I got it." It
Take
was just
that away
like
from base
Excel
damage.
in space.
So
I
sometimes
was
you
like,
take
"This
off
is
part of
not
the
fun.
unit's base damage. Sometimes you
This
get
is
rid of
just
all it,
not
sometimes you get rid of
fun.
none. It's just quite
This is not a
varied.
fun game." Eve, that's
And
what
armor
it was
piercing
like.
damage
Eve Online.
doesn't get affected by armor at all. So there's
I was
always
like, how is
some
this game
base
fun?
armor always going through. And that means you end up with that chart that, like, towards the end, as you get more and more armor, it's just getting a much greater range of what the armor is doing. So it's just not as nice and consistent with that better armor gives you better protection.
I mean, the top chart looks more like a corrupt tax bracket rather than.
Maybe I just
than
wasn't
something
smart enough to
understandable.
play
So I
Eve.
guess we spoke about how hard it is to visualize battle changes.
You got
right?
30,000
But
hours in Eve.
I guess the
God damn,
vibe you're
dude.
going for
What
is
are
that
you
battles
doing,
feel
Anthony?
more
What are you
authentically
doing?
understandable.
Yes,
You've got
exactly.
more armor, you're going to take less damage.
Come home
there's
from
armor piercing
working, log on
and
Eve
blah,
and
blah,
do
blah.
more
Whereas
work.
Before, it's the systems underlying it actually weren't as predictable or as understandable as they felt.
Yeah, because we always like to have some randomness in our battles, just 'cause, one thing we've always tried to do is, like
Eve is, mate, I've heard some stories about Eve. Like people robbing their fellow like guild members, and it's like worth
we want it to be
thousands of pounds.
Randomness, as it were.
Yeah.
So
mate, I read a story about one guy went and found his guild mate who robbed him and killed him because he robbed all the loot.
No longer a straight.
Literally murder being committed because of Eve. Because of loot.
So down the.
It's insane.
Left axis. I can't remember which is the X and the Y. I should know that, but I don't. The left axis is average damage done, and on the right is armor value. So you can see that as the armor goes up, it's a linear decrease in the after.
Oh, yeah.
It's not exactly linear because this is based on 10 simulated.
Eve is amazing. It's all true. Look at
damage
JB
rolls.
liking Eve.
So there's
it proves
a bit
everything.
Of randomness and damage rolls. But if it was like, if you did enough round rolls, it would be perfectly linear. So what we've done is.
My IT teacher at school would pre-record lessons in mid-2000s and play Eve
instead of it being a roll
in his closet.
60,
Wait,
it
what?
rolls between half the armor and the full armor, so between 30 and 60. It then converts it into a multiplier to damage. So you roll the full 60, you're doing a 60% reduction.
What are we watching, mate? We're waiting for the total War 40k stuff.
It's a 30% reduction. Nice and simple. So that means you get a nice linear increase, makes damage more relevant.
Yep.
Armor piercing damage now is also now affected by armor. So same thing, armor becomes a modifier, but here it's half the impact it has on regular base damage. Yep. So you get that 60% reduction to your base damage. It's only a 30% reduction.
Line graphs. Listen, guys, I know it's dull. Do you want me to mute it while we just talk for a bit?
Will also be possible.
We can do that if you want.
Modders to play about in the database, like
while we wait for the Warhammer stuff.
Have on damage.
It's
There's
up to
still
you.
A base damage value in there just to allow for those situations.
Mod says no. All right, you guys. All right, you guys are saying no. All right. I won't mute it.
Addition of the critical hit system from Thrones.
Calm down.
Which is a really bad system.
Yeah, so it just allows for that, that chance of like the arrow in the eye.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. So that even from the first volley, you're seeing regular soldiers dying, and then there's more.
That's why you play games where you can buy gold. Alex, remember you got banned in World of Warcraft for buying gold, and that's
not content, but some of the stuff coming in that's beloved or favourite features from more modern titles being able to come back.
Read super chats. You know what? I should go back and read the super chats.
Yeah, because I think an important point to make as well is that
Assembling the Nemesis Claw kill team, almost no mold lines. My 15 jump packs were a nightmare. What the fuck, James Workshop?
So
no idea. Think about picking up the latest night box because I have none. Do you think it's worth 180 quid? What's the latest night one? Is that the Death Strider?
With the visuals, you see stuff taken from other games.
As we will see momentarily.
Yeah, so it really maximizes.
I think it's a nice night, but is it worth it to you, mate? I think you have to ask that question yourself.
So, are there any other changes you'd want to talk about
I haven't bought one.
We wrap up Mars?
I've got enough
nights. We give a sneak peek of what the other two updates could look like.
Just to say that the real focus on Mars is about increasing the importance of.
Can you mute that knobbit in the bottom left corner?
So that it's just.
I'll stop the stream and I'll go, and then you guys will be sad.
Yes. And those of you who, I think for me, the most I'm looking forward to, and we'll do another deep dive.
Q&A is going to be posted by the time we get to Total War 40k. It definitely will be.
Flanking, I think, is the big one. Exactly. When we did the Rome 2 stream and I flanked and Pav went, that does nothing. I was like, why have I all this work? So it's going to be all that. For me,
as a 15-year-old veteran of EVE Online, most of it's boring. Resource gathering, manufacturing modules, missions are boring. Even PvP is mostly boring for a few minutes of heart-inducing action.
For me, I think it is stuff that things that I thought worked or were happening
empty threats to me.
Now will happen and now will work, which is fantastic.
I mean, to be fully honest, a lot of these are changes that I made in Emperor Edition that I'm now reverting or changing in different ways. So
I can check out my other matter here.
It's time and learning, it's refining it and making it a better game.
So when are we next going to hear about Mars?
So
I'm looking
Mars,
at the new grot right now.
There will be posts on the forums over the coming months going into details of various areas. So one already on the armor and damage changes.
Okay.
Next, possibly talking about changes to charge reflection or expert charge defense. But on stream, probably June, we're looking at. Things are going to be...
What have I missed? Nothing, mate. We're still waiting for the 40k stuff. They're doing that last.
But I will
they're leaving the best till last.
I will make sure I don't crop out the axes. Okay, so this is Venus, and this is a taste of some of the visual improvements?
Yeah, so Venus, its main visual improvements are the UI reskin, which is not ready to be shown yet, and the campaign textures, lighting, and the seas as well. So when we go back to the before, you will see how Rome 2 is now.
Okay. So I think they've added shading?
Well, despite its age, but there's other bits like the water doesn't look great nowadays, some of the textures don't look great. With the lighting, the settlements and the characters can blend in a bit more.
Okay,
and now, brand new sea texture, redone sea colour, brought back better textures
they've added
from
clouds.
Troy and Pharaoh to
Yep.
the game, because we've got those lovely games to take advantage of. And I will note they're the same resolution of textures, so they won't have any performance impact. The lighting's been changed just to give a more consistent
Listen, mate,
feel,
I'm glad they're
contrast.
giving love to the old
city
games.
standout as well.
So
Yeah,
props
exactly.
to
That's
them
one
for
of the big
that.
ones. Like one of the
They
things
could have
that
just
I like
left
to
it
do
to
is
die,
look at
so
the game
good on
in
'em.
grayscale. Like what happens when you remove the colour? What
Good on 'em.
stands out?
Yeah.
Because you want to make sure that the UI. This is without UI, so you can have UI
God
labels,
damn it,
highlighting
Bart.
things, but you still want the characters and the armies and the settlements to stand out even without that going on. Especially when I think we go from the after to the before, you can really
I
see
forgot
the
to add
difference.
a fade, and that not adding that fade really helps emphasise the
Yeah,
difference,
it's like-
especially in the lighting. Any second.
Yeah, this is the awkward way.
Hit the like button,
Yeah,
chat,
you
you
can see
reprobate, says Bob.
All right.
I'd appreciate if you hit the like
I
button.
think
You don't
about
have
5
to,
minutes,
but
to talk
it
through
would
two
help
more,
my channel
Two more
out, so
bits.
thank
So
you
we're going
if
to
you
give
do.
a little preview of Jupiter.
Yes.
Jupiter's. It looks to be quite expansive on the campaign side.
Oh.
So even now we've got. We're not going to go too deep into these, but we'll explain like the philosophy behind them of
Yeah.
2 building trees, which up until today I've been calling tech trees, and Jack has increasingly been patient with me. I've just said it over
Yeah.
and over again.
So, building trees. The aim here
I'm
is
jealous
sort
of the people watching the video version.
basically going. Emperor Edition made some key changes to building trees.
I have 5
where
tabs open, all with the
Prior to
stream.
Emperor Edition, temples
Thanks.
could only go up to level less than in major settlements and minor settlements. There were differences between major and minor settlements in other ways. There wasn't many choices, so it
Flowcharts.
tried to
EVE
equalise
Online
that
players
out. But
literally jizzing
this
in
is
their
basically
pants.
going, we didn't go far enough in Emperor Edition.
I've been playing Napoleon Total War
So
on
one of these, for
iPad
example, would
lately.
be the
Not as bad
military
as I
trees,
expected. iPad,
where
Alex.
currently, Rome 2, you have
Fucking
separate
hell,
chains
mate.
for recruitment
How
and
the mighty have
bonuses,
fallen.
which is fine, but it does mean that you need to choose different slots to do it, and because your training chain, the one that gives you more bonuses
More
to your
altering
unit
gameplay
types,
is the best.
it's a separate chain, you're not getting as much from it. So one of the things that's been done is combining the two and extending. So you'll see that before it's up to level 4, now it's up to level 5. Important thing that barracks will do from now on is they will not just give you units. they'll
How
give
do
you
I skip the
recruitment
ad
slots,
before the
'cause I think
40k
we
stream?
just
You
need
can.
to have recruitment slots like turn 1 as Rome at the moment, you get something like 7 units available at a time. It's
You
a bit
can.
much. But it also give you army cap, because the army cap, agent cap, navy caps increases from Imperium.
Gotta do the dishes, BRB. Nobody's
you want more
jams.
armies, build barracks.
Yeah.
Be back on time.
That makes sense, right? You've got to have something
Exactly.
straight.
So as you go through this, the top 2
Don't worry,
branches of
boys,
this
we're nearly
tree, you've got
there,
different
we're nearly
units, so it's got
there.
still the manipular barracks, the auxiliary
Technically,
ones,
we're halfway through now.
regular Roman units or auxiliary units.
Technically.
Some units will be moved from the barracks chain though to the main settlement just to help the AI.
We have
out, so it's
Warhammer
got a
3
bit
and then
more
for
variable.
Warhammer. I'm
You
actually
can
excited to see
recruit
what they do for
different
Warhammer 3.
barracks available.
What,
And
is
if you want to, you can
it
choose
the
to
end
specialise
times
the
that's
chain
coming for
more into
Warhammer 3, right?
buffalo units, the practice field. So it'll still give you your increased army cap. it'll
How
still
many
give
members for you to
recruitment
turn
slots,
their
and
stream off
units
when
you've
the
got from
40k
that basically
comes
for Mars.
on and end the stream?
But then
50
God,
members,
my
mate.
TV's going to turn off.
no,
I'll do it.
Now keep going. Not that one. Not that one. That one.
that one.
They've turned the TV.
and then, so the practice
Here we
field
go. We got technical
will give
difficulties. It's a
experience
GW
bonuses,
live stream
and it'll
confirmed.
give you
The
champions.
TV
This
is
is
back
the
on.
champion caps.
The TV's gone off.
And then further, you can choose to
It's
specialise
all
into bonuses
fucking
into
a
unit types.
disaster.
So range for ranged units, the horse corral for cavalry, and the practice castrum for melee.
Eve is so good
infantry
when you
units.
kill
So
someone
that has
you know some
decreased
poor
slightly the
wife
variations,
might...
but
Yeah.
Good
I
God.
want to give it like clear
This fucking
ranged
guy.
cavalry infantry bonuses.
So we'll look at one more set of these,
Yep.
and then
Even the
I have seen some
TV
questions. I
got
don't know if you have an
bored.
answer. I've seen quite a few questions
Oh,
asking
that's a
about
good one.
64-bit.
Unfortunately, not on the table. Like we know it's one people are
More flowcharts.
looking for, would like, especially people who use mods where they're making more use of video memory, but it's not part of these updates.
That's good to know. So what are we looking at here?
So this is one where combined and then split. So in the base game of Rome 2 when it launched,
Game
there was
right, stop complaining, right? They
citizens
said this could be the
chain,
first and
waves
last of
income,
these.
both
We want
trade
more of these,
income
right?
and public order and entertainment and research and slaves in one.
Yeah.
And then for Emperor Edition, we said we added a town centre chain for minor settlements that gave some trade income,
Still wanted to instead of Valrak
public order
streams.
and some entertainment. But they're both doing variations the same, and also that's a lot of different things for the city centre chain to do. So here it's combining and then splitting. So there is now a public forum chain and a market chain
Yeah.
that are available in both major and minor settlements. So big change is that generally major minor settlements, they can build the same thing now.
It'll be back in now when the 40k starts. It's going to be starting
Different slots,
soon.
but same options. So the forum chain
Go
is
to a
all
baseball
about
game. Go to it, Slacker.
entertainment,
Go and play
public
some
order.
rounders.
So that top two ones, you've got Auditorium and an Odeon. Then it splits into one
I
chain
legit
that
just fell
focuses-
asleep twice while
specialises a
typing.
bit more in income, one that specialises a bit more in public order. And this is the kind of branches you're going to see.
Slaves, you mean
bonuses
Valrak's mods?
remain
Listen,
throughout,
mate, my mods
but
actually
later
do get
branches sort
paid.
of specialise in one or
In
the
models.
other. You're making that choice. Then you've still got the library chain as part of this, which gives you
So don't
research
let
and
them
give you dignitaries. That's
whisper shit in your ear.
increase your dignitaries cap. And then separately, there's a market chain. which
Oh,
then
sorry,
splits
Woodip, how
into
many
three.
models
So
have you
you've
just
got the
got
wine trader,
today in
which
a
will acquire
package?
The wine resource and give you a lot
What's
of
that?
money.
You're building free
Might
guns?
consume food. Not decided that yet.
Plastic
Then you've got the
Warlord
delicatessen
game
chain that will
guns?
give you a little bit of food. But
That's what I
it's
thought,
income.
Woodip. Shut
And
your
it's probably
whore
where
mouth.
Spies will come from for the Romans.
Yep.
And then finally, you've got a slave trader, which
Alex,
will give
I bought
slave
you
income
the
and
Marines.
keep the regular trade income from the lower branch as well. So it's all that like clearer options, clearer focus.
Yep.
More.
Oh, you
depth
can
to the
keep them,
chains
Woodip.
as well.
And that's just a taste. So these last sets were just more of a preview of some of the stuff.
Yeah.
But once we've
There's
got
still
Mars
time
out,
to
then
knock
we'll come
one
back
out.
to Venus, back to Jupiter. We'll come.
The
we want to give you
Total
guys
War,
a taste
sorry,
of
the
just
SM2 robot has not been revealed yet.
the level of depth and detail that we're going into for all of these systems.
Like with Jupiter, if you go on the forums now, all the other building chains the Romans are on there already.
Fantastic. Well then, Jack, when will we hear from you next?
So next will be on the forums with more posts in the run-up to in the coming months. Because there's not currently a defined timescale for when the first of these betas will go live.
Yeah.
We want to. It's going to be playing it by ear because a lot of it is work being done by me.
Come on, let's get to the next one.
Ready.
Let's get to
But we're
the
looking at a
Warhammer
live stream
stuff.
in June to show Mars and probably
It's supposed to be end times with Warhammer 3, right?
Fantastic.
Let's see where they go with
I'm
this.
going to throw up the summary then.
Mate, the end times
quickly.
has to be probably the
Thank you very much
most
for coming on, Jack. Really
atrocious
appreciate
way
your
to end
time.
the set.
Everyone loved your suit.
The law they
You
did to the
are
end
free
times
to
was
disappear,
diabolical.
and if you can shake the mouse on that PC, we will move on for our next guests.
There we go. Get
you're
him off.
sitting
Get him off
there,
stream. Next
I
one.
think, and you're sitting there.
50 minutes of
So
roll up. I
on the
believe.
screen
All
now,
right.
you can see
I'm ready for
everything
it.
we've spoken about so far on stream. We're going to hope I'm right with where I just told you to sit because I can't move these names. Okay, we all good? Right. Let's say hello.
Here we go.
Hey, I was right. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let me get rid of that bit of paper.
LT, mate, thanks for the gifted membership.
So,
I'm
Rich
going
and
to put you
Sean,
down
first time on the
for the giveaway at the
sofas.
end of the stream.
I'm
Make
ready
sure
on
you're
3
here at
streams,
the end of the
so-
stream because your name is
for-
going to
for
be
anyone who
part of
doesn't
the
know who
wheel.
you guys are,
I'm going to
maybe
give away a
Rich is
Total War
starting.
40k key.
Who are you? And
So
what
please
do you
stay
do?
towards the end of the stream,
I've
dude.
been here a
I
while.
appreciate
I'm
that
the game
gifted
director
membership.
for Total War Warhammer.
Yep.
Working on the series for the last 10
Lords
years.
of the End Times.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I'm the associate design director. I've been on the series for a meager 8 years.
Oh,
Embarrassing.
pathetic.
Embarrassing.
Mate, you know why they've left 40k last?
So
Because
we have 3 sections
that's the
within
moneymaker.
this section. I did initially try and see if I could get it on that bottom bar, but it was that is graphic designed by me, so that is the height of what I can achieve.
Oliver, thanks
we're
for the
gonna start by
5, dude.
talking about
I'll put you
updates
down as well.
to the game, and then we're going to talk.
Don't you tell me
about
to shut it.
Shiva,
Yep.
and then we're going to talk
this is
about
my stream.
Lords of the End Times, and I'm so consciously not trying to say the name of the person that will be revealed as part of that. Person, place, or thing.
Very good.
Thank you. I'm doing my best. So we're going to start talking about campaign.
Yeah.
I hope. There we go. So campaign AI update.
Yeah,
AI?
We've been doing lots of updates to various things. On the campaign AI specifically, there's been some tooling going on in the background, so that's going to help us address some of the issues that players have been seeing around idling AI and clustering.
Boxing
around
away some
settlements.
tomorrow, Canuck.
So that will be coming very soon.
Yep. So we've tried to. We know that a lot of these things. So we'll be doing it again with the Siege update next. A lot of these things, the community are. We've explained a lot of what we're doing.
Sweet
why
Mash,
we're
thanks
doing
for the
it.
gifted.
We
I'll
wanna
put you
start
down as
giving
well.
You guys some dates and update numbers at least to be able to expect this in. So
AI, I know, mate. I
8.1
know
is the end
AI.
of
It was a
this.
joke to get
the key
people
change
riled up. It
I
was a bit of
wrote,
a
and that's the
a
first
bit
time
banner.
you're seeing it, which was me writing it based on notes. So AI priorities, which have I misspelled?
Yeah.
Oh,
Slightly.
he's misspelled it. Get him
basically,
gone.
Over the course of the campaign,
How dare you
we've
misspell
now got control
priorities?
To better ask the AI where to spend. its
Not on my
focus.
watch. This
So
is a
in
GW
those
stream all
longer
over again.
campaigns,
He
we're
can't
going to
even
change
spell.
up and prioritise other actions rather than sitting and messing around.
Okay, so
settlements.
that's like the clumping.
To be fair, I couldn't spell it either.
So in theory, they'll be slightly less defensive as time goes on.
That's right. That's the idea.
But
It's
defensive.
He misspelled
It's all
AI.
dynamic. I mean,
Fucking
we've
hell,
always
JB.
had personalities which sort of indicate what different factions
Mr.
want to do.
Mr. Pacific.
That could be, that makes total sense.
Pacific.
It looks great in the early game, and it all comes together
Total War
nicely.
40k,
And then
mate.
over
Yeah, it's just
time, you
started
might see
this.
that the decision-making
We haven't been
that
here
made total
for
sense earlier on.
nearly
No
2 hours
longer
now.
because of the sheer number of enemies or the
We're
number of
nearly
forces that
here.
they've got, or
The real
lots of
question
factors
is,
then start
do
to
I do
go,
another live stream
"That's a bit
tonight or
strange
not?
to us," and
Or
that
is this the
resistance
live
is
stream
gonna
for
get a bit
today?
more flexible.
And I just go and chill now.
Fantastic. Anything else we want to say about campaign?
What
or
do
are we
I
on to-
do?
You can go to the next one.
No
So the
regrets.
long-awaited siege
Canuck, mate,
update.
thanks for the big 5.
We've
I
spoken
appreciate
about
you.
it a lot, but nice to finally put an update number on it. So 9.1.
No, tonight.
And
No,
at the moment, what update
no,
are
I
we on?
tonight too.
7 point
something.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
for people to
Pretty
help
cool.
understand that,
Siege
8
engines,
will be, so
Zinch,
we
yeah?
update a number
yes.
with a version, right?
That's
so
right.
with a release. So
Oh, wait,
8 would
is
be
that Slanesh? Yeah.
Shiva, and 9
That's more
would be
Chaos Undivided.
Lord of the End Times.
Yes. So this will come the patch after Lord of the End Times,
Walk
the
and talk,
campaign
Valrak, 4
update
hours, true.
coming, the patch after Shiva.
That's right. That's right.
So on screen I've just got some
Holy
ladders.
shit, look at the
from
dwarf.
some siege ladders up
Well,
there. From have a
it's
look at.
great bringing those back. I mean, well, I say bringing them back. It's kind of new for Warhammer. To me, it feels like bringing them back because experienced them in past Total War games that
We've had one
I've
stream,
worked
yes.
on. So
Get
they're
back
going
on
to be joining
SM2
the fray
tonight. He'll
for
play as an
players to
Iron
make
Warrior.
use of.
Mate, I actually may jump back on
Removing ladders
SM2.
as
I might,
the
do you know what? I might do
default
some just
set
SM2
setting.
gaming
Because
tonight.
we know they're not for everybody.
Not streaming, get my
But the
Techmarine
people
up
that
because
do
I want to get
like
back
them,
into
There's
it.
still going to be an option setting, so you can still have them in the game. So really down to you, what your preference is. And how
Apparently
you wanna
10 minutes
make
until we
use
get
of,
the
sieging
big
with,
Community Space Marine
ladders.
2 update. 12
Fantastic.
pages they're saying. The fuck's going on
Sorry.
there? I have no idea.
I'm so easily distracted. Are there any other changes since the beta that people should be aware of?
There's a whole host of stuff going in, and like me and Sean were saying earlier, we've been spending the time really looking at what the fantasy we want to have. for siege
Sieges.
battles
More.
in
The
Warhammer
only
setting.
thing that's
Got
let me
10 years
down
worth
with
of
Total
content
War
now, so
Sieges
there's all
is like
sorts of
it's
things
only
that
like
we'd love
from
to play
one
around
side
with,
you
and
attack
the
from.
features obviously helped us.
Remember, like in
look at some
Medieval
of that,
2,
we've
you
got
could
some
do
other
like all the
ideas
way around the
of our
castle.
own.
I
But
hated
we've
that
been
you threw everything
specifically
against like
focusing
one
on,
wall.
Gate improvements like the damage gate.
SM2 gaming, dead game, mate. JB, you love the SM2 stuff.
Looking at towers and the damage output. We've been looking at things like siege attacker trade.
Oh, it's not anymore? Have you fixed that?
Characters, creatures should
They
have
changed that? Well,
making
mate,
sure
I need to get back in. Mate, that's how long I've been playing it for.
Loads of bits and bobs.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that
I may
may
install
not
it.
make it as well because it's cutting room floor style of we are trying things out. We want to try and push the boat out.
Listen, I've played it a
I
long
think
time.
we said this before when we tried to do our larger reworks. Trying
Don't
to make something
blame
that's
me, you
objectively
slags.
better for everyone
Was that
is
too-
a bar
I haven't
that
played
is
it in like
hard
2
to
years,
cross
Ed. Leave me
every
alone.
time, and that's why it can take a bit more time to make sure that we
Listen,
go
fantasy's
above
not really
that.
my thing.
There's a lot
It's about,
of things that we're
it's
looking
about
at
the
as well
Space Marine
that
men.
may
It's
not
not
make
like
it in. I
that.
don't know
That
if
sounded
to talk
wrong.
about some
It's
of them,
about
but, like,
Space Marines.
we've
That's what I like.
spoke about, can ethereal
Line, mate, thanks for the
units
gifted
go
membership.
through
I put you down
walls?
for the
Is that
giveaway.
something that we can support.
Make sure you
And
stay
even
at the
just
end,
opening
and we're going to
that
spin your name
question
around.
Needs to go.
Not
well,
a true
if we
fan,
want to
get
do
out.
that. What's the technical cost of that?
Yeah.
The way our walls are built was never
Alex,
built with
thanks for
that
the big
in
10.
mind.
No.
So
Slag,
it's a
I love you,
technical
thank you.
update. It's a what
You're
would
on
the
AOS channel
implications
now,
of that
though?
be?
God
Like,
damn.
what happens if an ethereal unit dies inside a wall? What does that actually do to the game? All those things need to be thought all the way through, and then we make the decision of do we go ahead with this and actually commit to it and resolve those issues? Is it worth doing? Because the
40k
fantasy in it would be,
YouTuber,
incredible,
right?
but then it's the
40k
experience,
YouTuber.
and that's that objective better experience bar that we have to cross of like fantasy sounds great.
Yeah.
If it doesn't help the game though, should we invest in this? Is it going to cause more problems? So we're doing lots
we
of
made a
stuff,
mod
trying
for
lots of
SM2.
stuff.
You can
Hopefully,
play as
it all
an
comes
elite-
together as the most perfect,
who?
exciting
A
version
what?
we can get.
Yeah, but there should be a nice grouping of content there for 9.1, and then like all things in the
See
game,
where it goes from there.
we always want to try and amend and improve.
Fantastic. Then, shall we move out of updates? I'll just say to Mr. Producer, if there's any opportunity to turn up the audio a little bit, even on the mixing decks, thank you. All right, so
This
let's
guy
move
wants a
these
lot, doesn't
towards
he? He wants the audio
the-
down,
nicely. There we
audio
go.
up.
So we're back.
Very demanding.
Logo at the top there. So this is what we talk about Shiva. I'm going to give a little bit of a caveat before we go there because I think the content.
Mate,
from
help me
here
out.
on
What's
for the
Bashiva?
rest of this stream is a little
I'm sorry,
different.
Warhammer players.
It's a lot more video-y with a few screenshots.
My
but,
knowledge is in 40k.
We are going to be showing some things and changes here.
The main
in a bit of a
Warhammer.
vacuum. So I think we're going to talk about. The ability all Tiger Warriors get, for example. So
Oh,
there's
the
gonna be things in
Tiger
a
people.
vacuum.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
there's a particular ability
furry
or skill
update.
that will
I
need
remember
further
this.
context for the players to really understand
Knowledge,
either
shut
the
up,
value
Fred,
of it or
right?
the usage
Space
of
Marine
it
knowledge.
that we will
Well,
try and
Imperial
give
Fist
here,
knowledge.
but we're not going to be able to do that for absolutely everything. There's only so much time
Bashiva
on the
is
stream,
Russian
and
for Fanny.
only so much time on the
JB, no,
planet.
it's not.
So remember that everything you see here is subject to change, doesn't exist in isolation. As we all know, campaign buffs get layered on things. Enemy lords nerfs and debuffs on you get layered on. So everything has layers. And lastly, I did just want to throw out a massive thanks to the Warhammer licensing team. Everything from this part of the stream onwards,
We're getting furries. For you people who have no social life, like to dress up as a cat, this is your update, right?
So, shall we show
This is for you.
Shiva?
Go on then.
Here we go. Here's your furries.
I hope this is the button I'm going to press. Actually, the next thing I meant to show is Ferocious. If you want to talk about it first. Or I think we've teased them if we don't show Bashiva now.
I feel like you.
Let's show Bashiva and then we'll go back one. All right.
Yeah.
Muscular tiger mommies.
So there we go.
We're getting tiger nips.
That video is just starting from any point it wants, doesn't it? It will loop. So this is Bashiva in battle. It will do some live at the end. A really cool set of animations.
Just
Yeah,
fucking
she's
spinning.
brilliant. She's brilliant. This has been such a, I guess, a pipe dream to have a character like her join the fray, come into the game.
They added Battle Beast. That's what it is.
She
It's
looks
Battle
awesome.
Beast.
She's. We'll talk about some of her abilities.
This will be a victorious
later on, but just to give you
battle.
a bit of a background on like who she is. She is the White Tiger. So that's a position held to both protect and command the Tiger Warriors.
Yeah.
In great times of peril and when chaos looms large.
Biker Mice
again.
for Mars next update.
She's also a
Game
mercenary,
Mario already
she's one
struck
of the lords
his
of Chang'an and one of Zhao Ming's finest commanders. So she's got her own Tiger Company, which you'll see with some of the units in the pack.
Yeah.
But she intersperses that with other Cathayan units as
Right.
well. So she leads those forward in protecting caravans along the Ivory
The
Road
Grottoder's
and
getting
the
absolutely
borders of,
smashed.
Grand Cathay.
Oh, fantastic. And I've got so we will go through some of the abilities, both passive and active there. I got some of the stats up on screen. How would it feel? How does it feel to use Bashiva in battle then? What's the play style there?
It just, I'm not being nasty. It just looks like the same animation.
Small entity units.
Like there's that
She's
one
quick,
that
she's
spins
nimble,
around,
she's
and
fast,
they're like, it's just
she
like
likes to slip
slash
a plank.
slash.
She's a big cat. So yeah,
Look at those.
you might.
Those
I don't
ogres
think
just
you
went
did
through
everything.
those fucking
She's also got
those
this
Gretchen
amazing
like they were
ability
nothing.
to teleport around the battlefield with her Heaven's Gate.
Yeah.
And so when she reappears, she strikes and damages everybody around her, which is super useful for obviously jumping into the fray, but also when she's in a tight spot, getting out of it too.
All right.
And we'll see some of those abilities. This was a far longer video than I remembered.
Yeah.
This is a really nice video because I didn't record this one. This is one of the few I didn't record. So that's why it's a much
is that
nicer quality
animation?
than what we're getting.
It's like a John Cena introduction.
So we can see on the abilities on the side there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Ferocious
They're
Ambush
all
is what
going
all Tiger
down.
Warriors are getting. I'm glad you said that because I've got it
Those
on
are
its own
nobblers, sorry,
in the
I call them
in the next
Right.
section for us to talk about.
Right,
So we
cameo,
can very quickly
ogres
talk
coming
about
through.
Ferocious Ambush is just an expectation of that's what the Tiger Warriors will have. So what is Ferocious Ambush? What's the intent behind the ability?
I mean, the fantasy around all these characters is about that
All I can hear
big
is
cat field, stalking its prey, getting in, roughing people up.
Yeah.
So it's very much giving them kind of that Vanguard deployment, speed, charge bonuses, all those kind of different things. Sorry, not Vanguard deployment on this one, but that kind of idea and identity.
Again, I don't really play Warhammer that
I-
much.
I think the big thing about tigers, well, the literally big thing about tigers,
But if
they
this
are-
is
they
good
are
for you,
much
good for you.
bigger than
I'm happy
people,
for you.
know, like a full head taller
They
than a human. So we really wanted that impact of them on the charge to feel like you've been hit by a 9-foot big cat.
Yeah.
So the idea of Ferocious Ambush does lean into that. It increases their speed, increases their charge bonus, and gives them Devastating Flanker to push that charge bonus even further.
Yeah.
On a cooldown for balance reasons and all
Yeah.
these things. But it is really to capture that idea that when the Tigers charge in, it's a noticeable impact.
Yeah.
And in the Cathay roster, which is much more rank and file with the humans that the Jade Warriors and the Celestial Guard that stand and hold the line, the Tigers are charging in, they're hitting line. You'll see the impact, and that sometimes can win a battle if you get that on the flank, you get that in the right position. That can win a flank sooner than you want to, and you can reposition around to capture the rest of the enemies.
They're like human-sized cavalry then. In a rear flank charge, we'll do
I reckon about 40k, mate. This started like a 1 hour ago.
Yeah.
Horse-sized
We
cavalry.
got 2 out.
which I
I'm
guess
sorry, we
is-
got 2 minutes apparently for the big
Okay.
Space Marine 2 post.
2 and above as well.
I'm gonna start refreshing it now.
yeah.
See if I can get.
So we'll show off some of. I've got pictures of some of Bashiva's other abilities, just so people can get an idea of how she'll play in battle. I don't think any of these abilities were actually used during that clip. So Heaven's Gate, obviously.
We saw that one.
But I think as well, some of those were just her dynamic animations in battle, where she is teleporting around. My favourite's when she grabs someone and comes out of the sky and slams them into the floor.
Hey,
so
Cheshire
Heaven's
Cat,
Gate
mate, how
is
you
that
doing?
kind of the main ability you'll expect to be using a lot as Bashiva.
That's a quest item, right?
Yeah.
So that's the one you want to go and get, and
Yeah.
it gives you that teleportation element. Very cool.
Yeah, I think that's her most iconic piece of her kit. So I think, as we mentioned earlier, if you want to pick an engagement, or there's a caster hiding behind enemy lines that I have to take out. That gives a way to get to that caster.
Yeah.
If Bashiva catches herself in an awkward position after leading the Tiger Warriors into a big charge and she's actually starting to get singled out, she also has a way to remove herself.
Seriously,
from danger there.
Total
So
War
it's
players, is
quite
this
a
good or is this bad?
flexible
Mate, you tell
item
me.
in her kit, and is
I
a
have,
lot of the identity built
I have
around
no
that
idea.
now.
This is a game I don't
Also,
play.
because of the
I
teleportation
have played
that
it, but
she
you know,
has,
mate,
store,
I play
she
dwarves,
could
and I just
remove
get a
herself,
lot
go
of
hidden
guns
again,
and shoot.
and then disappear. So she's got a very powerful ability there to,
Yeah.
like a tiger, go in, hit it where it hurts, disappear into the.
It's looking
into
good.
the
Some people
grass
saying
again.
it's
You're not
meh.
sure
I
when
hate
you're gonna
it.
hit a second time.
Interesting. Sounds decent.
I would take it. I've not fought a tiger. Not for a long
You've
time.
not?
So
Nice,
I'll
meh.
have to take
It's
it.
all right.
Oh,
Not my
always
play
fighting
style.
how many versions of you are there. That's the
yeah.
classic. Yeah.
Does she
yeah.
deserve a miniature? She probably will get one.
So Blades of Shangyang as well.
Yeah.
Cool movement there, putting flammable on.
Space Marine 2
Any
Discord
of the other
updated.
abilities? I mean, obviously the community will pour over these in their own time. But if there's anything you'd particularly want to
Get
call
it
out,
now.
I'm sure they will pour of it, but I mean the flammable. If people remember on a previous slide, she has flaming attacks by default as well. So the flammable for her is also just like another damage buff on top for her personally getting involved. But if you've got other flaming units along in the army, that flammable means that it's a damage bonus for her, but also an opportunity for you to synergize that with some flaming units at the same time. Yeah.
fantastic. Well then,
There is one more.
Oh.
I've just checked. Check the notes.
Okay.
Hidden Huntress.
oh yeah,
So there's a
so
fifth.
hidden. It didn't even
There's a
make it on the
fifth.
screen.
There's a fifth.
It's stalking off
Yeah,
screen.
and that is her starting ability.
Mhm.
So that's going to help with that kind of stalking stance.
Yeah.
And again, provide buffs in and around that. So she's got a lot of kit.
She has, and also you point out it's exactly what I'm saying. We've got a lot of the stuff. I've tried to capture as much as I can. Someone said these are like they're just screenshots from in game. They are. I booted up the game and I took the
Iron
screenshots.
Hands
I
chapter
told you
pack
guys this is going to
confirmed.
be. We're really trying to show you what
New
we're working
PD
on
map.
rather than the most polished version. But yes, that's a really good call out of. There's other stuff going on, but we wanted to give you guys some
there's
of the
more.
highlights to start talking about. Speaking of, shall we move on to the legendary hero Free LC?
Oh, big reveal, right?
It is. I've worked so long on
Practice
this stream
arena
that
gameplay?
just saying the names all come out
Holy
naturally.
shit.
So I'm glad I didn't say that we have.
Sorry, I'm just
I
looking at all
the
this
names
here.
on screen now that I've said that. Oh yeah, there we go. Tao Yan the Merciless.
Yeah, there you go.
You looked at us to confirm that's how
I
you
thought
pronounce it.
I
Yeah.
did. I don't actually know if I've said that out loud. So we've got Tao Yan here. So
Yeah.
legendary
Log of mine,
hero
it's not me,
joining
mate.
the
It's
Cathay
them.
roster.
Yeah.
Or maybe
all,
it's you.
All Cathay factions can make use of her.
Yeah.
But she does have that synergy, particularly with Bashiva and also Zhao Ming. So the background on Tao Yan is that she's an exiled warrior, and the reason why she was exiled to the Western provinces is that she's pretty brutal and has a bit of an
Merciless,
iron,
you could say.
yeah, in what she does. So when rebellions uprose in the central provinces, the way she went about doing things wasn't so well liked by some, so she was exiled out to the west, and now she is one of the lords of Shangyang, operating for Xiaoming, and yeah, she's very cunning. She's a great fighter, anything large, so you'll see her taking on things like ogres with her.
Is
Tao-
first trident wielder?
Oh,
Well,
Albrecht.
Albrecht as well.
Right,
I
that's
should have ran that past us first.
we're off now.
How many problems did that try now? Because that could be a
Sorry,
guidance.
I was looking at the Space Marine 2 stuff.
Come on. Also, great anti-large character fighting Noblars in this video here.
This is not 40k stuff yet.
Actually, that's what the feedback was. That's why there's clips of ogres as well at the start. I will pull out as well. One of the abilities has got a very blurred name. That is because we've got the ability, but we're still in discussions about what the name will be. We will have that ability up, which we can actually bring up now. So we will very quickly show.
Read my suicide. Sorry, mate, I missed it. 11th edition question. Are there any rumours about Dark Angels involved in the campaign?
The blurred
but I thought it was important to be on there because that's such a cool
I've heard nothing about them being on Armageddon, but it doesn't mean that there won't be an Armageddon.
Talon, is that the weapon?
That's the weapon that she wields.
Unblur it?
Yeah.
I'll unblur it for you guys, okay?
So again,
Stand by.
very good at base damage, at armor piercing. I mean, she's a ferocious fighter.
Yeah. It isn't. I can see chat saying it's censored. It's not censored. It's just not decided fully yet. Or
Too
not
hot for
locked in.
Twitch TV. That's
They censored it. I don't want you to see it
Suggest
yet.
your own names.
Why censor it?
I like that.
Cool. Then last section we have for Beshiva is we're going to talk about some of the Cathay tweaks.
Capes and halos for classes at SM2. Yeah, mate, I was seeing that. That was pretty cool, lads.
I've got a video here. That's a video, but it's also just 2 screenshots that it swaps between every 15 seconds. So the first thing here is there's I think 3 of them that we've worked on.
Like
but
the
I've only
stream,
got 2
please, so we
in
can
the
get
video,
to the
only
top
2
of the
were
page
done.
before 40k comes on. Let's go.
Skill tree updates, refreshes, however we would describe them.
Done a few of those.
Yep.
So we've gone over a bunch of characters. So Astromancer,
Is there any robot and community update this week?
Gate
I know it's
Master,
Thursday. Mate, it's already out. Do you want to see it?
And yeah,
Sorry,
variety
everyone.
of different things there.
I'm just going to hijack this a second.
On the Gate Master, we've now split their.
Sorry, I'm hijacking it.
Their line, so they've got
Look, it's all out.
character line now based on
Raptors, salamanders,
or range self
Iron Hands, Hero,
Oh, they all.
I don't know if you're close enough to see it.
Phobos, Robot Leg.
I'm just trying to reverse back to what I've put down in my notes as
New
well.
PvP maps are coming apparently.
Alchemist is getting a Sky Lantern mount. Is
They
that true?
are. They are. I mean,
Ad? This is not an ad.
The Sky Lantern as well. So the
Oh,
Sky
yeah.
Lantern in
You had to quit
itself
War
is
Gear
now
previously,
different.
unavailable for other
It's now
classes,
much
so
more of a
capes and stuff.
supportive
There are new
unit,
cloaks and
so
Iron Halos
it's there
items
to
that can
buff
be
and
unlocked.
reinforce the armies
Okay.
around it. Kind of being that spotting.
Does
thing
Search
up on
the Space Marine 2 forms?
yeah, no, there's lots of stuff to do with
all
that.
on there.
But you should definitely talk about the tech tree.
Tech tree. I'll wait for the
SM2
the
till
transition.
2025.
The tech tree is
God damn
different.
And
There we
there
go.
we
Yeah, we redid the tech tree from scratch. It's funny when we did it.
I'll do a
It has
video
the
after
exact
this,
same
okay, on
number of
SM2.
technologies and takes the exact
I'll
same
give you
amount of
one
time,
video for
purely
today.
by chance.
Yep.
But it
JB,
is
get ready
from
to comment
scratch.
on it.
We
I
really
know
want
you love
to
commenting on my
use the
SM2
yin
videos.
and yang of it. So each side now
We're
has
doing
a
good work.
focus on yin or
They
yang.
aren't talking 4K, so give us the 4K one.
portion
There
of
we
it
go,
as
mate.
it comes to the centre. It's more harmony of effects on those central
Wish
texts.
they fixed the crash
And
issue.
we've made a
if
separate
you have
military and
Citrix on your
provinces
PC with
section, so
SM2.
it's
Wait, what happened?
a lot easier to navigate and find what you're looking for.
If you want a
One of the
sleep
things that we had in our
Can't
mind though is
remove
that
damn Citrix.
this current
as
tech
I
tree's
use
been
it
out
for
there
work.
for so long. We really don't want
I
this to come
excited to
across
see the
as
level
like,
of energy and
a
creativity
change for
brought
change
to
sake.
Total
So
40K.
we did a really big analysis of everything
I
that was
like
in there
your
before.
comment on the Pandemonium videos.
You know,
What's my
give or take a little bit here or there. This is an objective, like it's got all the big ticket items that were there before, plus some extra fun things, and it's just a bit easier to pass. We had some issues with the old tech tree where you'd still be seeing peasant buffs like quite late in, which never really felt like, oh, this isn't capturing the, like, I'm late game now, I want to see the tech tree reflect that. So now you can see as you go through the tech tree that it scales with where you're at in your campaign.
You spoke about campaign harmony or harmony. Are there any other changes to like harmony traits or how that's?
There has been some stuff done that with characters.
Yep.
So that that has gone on. The other thing we've also done as well is there was feedback on Terracotta Sentinels not really having enough punch and weight behind them. So we've done an animation metadata pass. So we've been changing that. So now when they're going to charge, they should be much more impactful in like the damage output. And what else have we done? We've changed some of the units on the tierings as well. So like I think it's Long Mars down at tier 4 now. So there's been some balance changes there.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that people can get access to the cool stuff in the roster without waiting too long, while still grading the things that are the big ticket items like the Terracotta Sentinel. They deserve to be up there.
Yeah.
But there was a couple of units where if you compare them to other cultures in the game, you go, well, why does Cathay have to wait so long to see infantry, which is like a tier 3, tier 3.5 infantry at a tier 5 spot, So we've made some adjustments. We've adjusted the cost of some buildings as well, so it's not just a straight like you get it earlier for for no downside. Like there's been a lot of adjustments to try and improve the flow of the experience for everyone, not just Bathsheba.
Fantastic. Then we're going to talk about if we're all done.
Well, no, one more thing. Don't forget with Bathsheba and the Tiger Warriors, they all facilitate and work with the dragons as well. So make sure to check that out as well.
And also anyone who wants to snip the little bits of lore, because there's some really cool some lore in those skills. Well then, I'm going to press a button.
Are we done?
Are we ready?
Are we done?
I'm so excited about this section of. This is the section of stream. I mean, so.
Oh shit! This is the end times. We're not done yet. I thought it was 40k.
We've
No,
all
it's
seen
not.
on Reddit that there is a very passionate fan who's hoping that right now we're about to reveal a man-sized rat, and we do have something man-sized, and it is a man. So we have here our next Lord of the End Times. Who is this?
It's the guy who I said will have his day.
And he's having his day.
He's definitely having his day, yeah.
Oh, is it
So
Midheim?
Boris Toddbringer, Elector Count of Midland. And
Midland, that's it. Middenheim.
It looks like a new
he's
model.
here. He's finally
The Warriors
here.
of the
but
Wolf.
here
Basically-
now to be fully
basically
playable.
Space Wolves
So it's really
in the
cool
Empire.
to get to that point from, I mean, on the original Warhammer, 10 years later, to now be in that position where, you get a new experience, a new fight with the Empire.
Yeah, like you said, he's a bit of a visual glow up as well. His I think it was like well, yeah, perfect. It was like 9 years ago they called the Beastman or something like that.
Fucking
So,
Todd, Todd the Great,
brought
mate.
attention to this character
With his
and
ginger
he's never had his day
Valrak,
until
why you
now
hate
where he
Warhammer,
really
damn it.
stands out as
No.
the interesting guy that he is.
So I do thank everyone for bearing with us. It's been a while.
Well, we said we'd get there. So we are going to be mostly talking about battle today, as that's more in a stage that I've got videos of and that we can share. We'll have some general campaign questions, but mostly we will have battle.
We're all waiting for 40k and that's
and
it. Well,
I said that
I'm
all
sure
of
some
those
people
last videos
care
were
about
great
this,
because
but
they were filmed
I
with
think
me. You guys are now getting the videos
99% of us are here for the 40k stuff.
Brace yourselves.
Yeah.
You've seen him in his Lord Selection screen, and now you get him in the
Oh, hang
battle.
on.
So
He's got a
Boris Toddbringer
martyrdom
will
cross on him.
be
Oh, that's it. I'm
there.
suing these guys. Whoa,
where
Woodin,
does
where
Boris
are you, mate?
start?
Let's get some cease
You
and
wanna take a
desist
guess?
sent to these guys. How dare they use
Somewhere
the
in
cross?
Austria, I would imagine.
How dare
he's
they?
not gone quite as far afield. No, he's in Midland.
Yep.
Shocker.
How dare they Deus Vault?
Fantastic. And so what's the kind of campaign
You know
atmosphere
Toddy
we're
lost
aiming
his
for
fucking...
Boris?
Well, generally, as Warhammer has
Do you
gone
have any
on throughout the
affiliates with
trilogy
EU
and
sellers?
to
I do,
Warhammer 3
mate.
as well, the Empire's
Exclamation
got
mark EU in
pretty
chat, mate.
treacherous. It's
Julian
quite a dangerous
Hose.
place to be now.
If you want to use my affiliate link for them.
Our good friend Boris, he's sick of being on the defensive. He's sick of all these people walking into the
Don't
Empire
want free
and
copyrighted
acting
the
like
Martyrdom
they're
logo,
the place.
imagine.
So he's going on the offensive.
See you in
I mean,
court.
in 3 seconds. There we go.
It's all right.
There we go.
He's
Well,
not,
why'd
sometimes
you bring attention to that?
Perfect.
Perfect time for vengeance. No, he's going to take the fight to everyone else. So yeah, he'll start in a position where you'd expect it in Midland, and he's going to where Carl is trying
We're
to
watching
unite
the
Empire,
Total War 40k
Elspeth is
live stream,
holding
mate.
off the forces of undeath. Boris is much more about taking on anyone and everyone that's in the Empire right now, and anyone that's even thinking about getting the Empire. He's taking the fight to them. No more defensiveness. He's embodying the god Ulrich, the god of war, winter, and wolves, and he's bringing that war with him to all of the foes of the Empire.
We're watching
He's got
Pete
his
Price's
claws
right
out.
tackle.
Nice.
Well, I don't have the transition statement that I think I do. So what we've got then? So we've got Boris, and we're also going to show off a couple of units here. Then, so the first unit we've got infantry. Do you want to talk about the unit, or do you want to talk about the ability that a lot of Boris's faction will get? Your choice.
I could talk about both. We'll see
They're
what's
two
on the
different
screen.
slides.
They're on
So-
two different
all right,
slides.
we'll start off with Crush. So this is Crush the Weak, and this is the ability.
So people will know that it's currently on Boris Toddbringer exclusively right now in the live game, but it's being changed slightly because it's not going to be just on.
Mate,
Boris, it's gonna be
Toddbringer
on
is such a
all
fucking
recon units.
10
going
out of
forward.
10
So
name.
it's going to have
What's
a
your
few
name, Todd?
changes. As it stands
Toddbringer.
right now, like this is very much work in progress, and all of these things will be tweaked as they go. Even that image is very much a placeholder
what's the
image.
40k?
That
Is it
Oh, the
tabletop
icons are
online gaming?
placeholder.
Yeah,
no, mate, it's the game.
Yeah,
Total War 40k.
it's double placeholder
Yeah.
right now. But
This
it
is
very much
this
in
is a
progress.
creative
The intent
assembly
is,
stream.
We want the Ulrican units to all feel like they've got a clear play style and flavour. Midlands are much more melee-focused Empire culture, and we want to make sure that those units had the ability to actually
I'm going to have to go
succeed
to
being
this
this
40k
melee
portion of the stream.
I
I'm sorry,
think that's
Douglas.
What's been really
You've been here from the
interesting
start,
about
mate.
digging into the pack.
You will be remembered.
Whereas when the Hunts Marshal,
We will
came
mourn
in,
your
all
loss,
those kind of
brother.
frontiers units, right?
Yeah.
And Boris does feel like he's bringing his own.
Oh, he's Toddbringer
his own
German.
flavour
That means
there
Deathbringer.
of-
I didn't
it's
know
not
that. There we
just,
go.
Empire Plus. It does feel
I
like
didn't know
a
that.
sub-faction within. So we'll show off one of them now.
Go for it.
The more I learn.
So who do we have here?
It's the Tutigen Guard.
It is.
It says it on the screen. It's
It
the
does.
Tutigen Guard.
Space Wolves.
So these guys are, for the people listen carefully to my words, and I'm revealing nothing other than the 2 units that we are talking
Those are
about
the only
today.
units we're allowed to reveal, yeah?
Oh, come on.
So where did the Tutigen Guard come from? Well, the Knights of the White Wolf happen to have several very esteemed nobility within them, and it's based purely on merit. It's not just about station. If you are particularly good Knight of the White Wolf, you might be elevated to the
Wolfers.
honourable
We got
position
Tiger
of the Tutigen
Busser,
Guard, whose
and now we've got
duty
Wolf
is
Busser.
to
Mate, Game Riot
protect,
is
Alric,
100% bricked
Emil
watching
Valgar.
this stream.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
2 completely inconsequential things when we
Yep.
talk about those guys.
Yep.
But that's who the Tutigen Guard are. What they do in
White Wolf
practice
heads
is that
make
they're heavily armoured
conversions
AP
in the
units. So
Guard,
we want to push them a
I
little
see they are
bit
ready for hammer time, they
sturdier
are, mate.
and slightly fewer number than the Great Swords. So they are on the advanced side of Great Swords in terms of what they do, but a bit more generalist.
Richard,
as well.
mate, thanks for the gifted membership,
Great
Mo.
Swords have, the anti-infantry,
Richard,
they're
make sure you
classic
stay
Great Swords. These guys are
After everything's been
you know,
revealed,
bulkier,
because
heavy
we're
hitting,
doing a
lower
Total War
entity.
40k giveaway.
They're-
If you've gifted a membership,
they're kind of like
your name goes
the
down on the
epitome
list,
of,
and we're going to
Empire's
spin the wheel at the
infantry
end.
to date so far.
One of you
and,
guys got to win it.
They're going to be a bit harder for other
Come
Empire
check out my
factions to get
replay,
hold
mate.
of. But all of
wait,
the
what
Ulrican
replay?
units that will be
GHB?
coming will be a bit easier for Toddbringer to get hold of because
Empire
of course
is
he should
Fenris
be. He's
before the
Midland.
fall.
Yeah, right
confirmed.
next to him.
Yeah, he's got them in the back room waiting to come out.
So we do have one other unit to show. Did these guys ever get into combat? Did it, Luke? I wasn't paying attention.
I was looking at you.
I'm hoping that everyone got to see them hitting people. I sat on these.
They're
guys
raring
and-
to go.
They are.
recorded
They are.
Sorry,
for
stream
much
replay my
longer than I
channel. I
thought
think
we
meant like a
did.
replay
I
or
mean,
something else.
I think people have seen this before, right? You've seen them hitting. I'm looking at the chat. Did anyone else see them hitting, or do I have to vamp for time just so you can see them throwing their hammers? So we will. No, they didn't see them hitting. I really
Talk
sat
really
on there
slowly.
way too long
Yeah.
recording them in idle then. So we
This
do
is
have
canon
one other
prequel
unit
to
to reveal,
40K, by
and
the way.
funnily
Yeah,
enough,
that's what a lot of people say.
we saw a Reddit post like a week
Apparently,
ago.
one of
that
the
was,
theories is that Sigma
forget all of
lost
these
Primax.
units. There's one unit
Remember
I
that, back in the
really
day?
hope is part of
When you
the,
click your
the
units to
Empire
charge
pack.
in Total War 40k, do they
and that
sometimes just
person is
stand there
going
and
to
go
be
down?
very
Maybe
happy
next turn.
to
Maybe.
see the Knights
It's
Oh,
the
Knights of the Panther.
It is.
Yeah, well, when we make the packs, it's obviously very themed around like a singular picture, and given that we're doing Boris Toddbringer, the Ulric
I
units,
always wanted to do
the Knights Panther
of
also
War
have Age of the House based
as
in
like a
Midland
full
Prime
army
as well as
for
Talabheim.
Empire.
So we thought, well, we've got to capture all the major knightly orders as much as possible. So we've brought in these guys. You can see they've got a bit of anti-large on them
Oh, is
already.
it not Knights
so
of the Panther? Who are
they've
these?
got
then?
a slightly different role from the existing knightly orders that are in the game right now. But
Yeah. I can also tell you, I'm pretty sure that's the wrong video because I'm pretty sure their horse armor should be blue.
the horse armor should be blue.
I was going to say that they
I mean,
they
if
will be.
if my producer double clicks on that video,
More is in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Double
Yeah,
click
no
it.
more's in the
and
game.
then
I'm
you click
saying
browse.
tabletop back in the day.
Oh yeah. Do
I
you see
watched
another one in
Knights,
there called
Knights,
Knights Panther?
Knights of More.
Blue.
If you go to if you
Natasha,
go,
mate, thank you for your
if I
gifted
could just
membership.
stand up, I could
I'm going to
do
put
it.
you down
You
for the
can
giveaway
I
as
think I
well.
can just run over and fix the video.
They'll never know.
Hold on, keep vamping
They'll
for
never
time.
know.
Keep
Yeah,
vamping for time.
yeah,
Yeah, so they should be blue.
yeah. Very blue with some gold
Knights
trim.
of Mia.
Such as the development and
actually, don't
progress.
put that.
Every day things are progressing, and we
yes.
thought, oh, we'll get the most recent version of the Knights
Yes,
Panther
point
to
out
show
your
off.
mistakes.
These ones, the most recent version.
There we go.
I mean, this was
They're
updated
all
like 2
in blue.
days ago,
Yeah.
so that's
The magic.
okay. Hopefully my bum wasn't on stream there. So these are the Knights Panther. We're gonna have to watch them idle again.
Excuse me?
As we prepare for them to charge.
You love an
Fuck
idol.
it, now this
though,
guy's
so
getting
we
his
can
pussy
take
out
our
as
time.
well.
I do. I sat there and I was like, about
What's
30,
going on here?
30, 40 seconds would do. And
Oh,
I
boy.
do not know
Hey-o.
how long 30, 40 seconds is until I've sat here in the hot seat.
Game Riot really is bricked up.
So yeah, we got the Knights Panther. I mean, we'll see it in a second. You've probably just seen it before. Their
Poor Game
charge
Riot.
is devastating. Lovely in blue though. I could never imagine seeing him in silver. It looked
That's
cool.
weird.
Who would do that?
Exactly.
Toddbringer
But
but no
do you
White
know
Wolves.
What I
We
do
just saw
think
the
that
White
helps
Wolves.
to emphasise is everything we're showing is development progress. Like this video I took yesterday to replace the one I took the day before. I like it when he does the boom.
Can you speed it up a bit? Can we get to 40k part, mate? I wish I could.
And that's what we're trying to do, the show and tell. So everything you're seeing is development progress. All of those stats could change depending on, however Sean's feeling at that moment in time.
I wish I could.
But yeah, I think I'm just letting him see him fight for a little bit before we move on.
Just keep vamping.
There we go. So what we have now is technically, but not really, 3 more units. So we are approaching the end of our end times section, and
here we go. We're reading the end now, boys. We're at the 40k bit.
Rumor engines. So we thought we'd make our own.
Oh.
So if you guys are, people may know.
Rumor engines now.
What is
this?
What they are. I did after some feedback from
What is this? We got Alfarius on the right.
I made one of them a little bit harder. I still don't think it's that difficult.
No, it's pretty obvious. I'd say. Well, there's easy, medium, and hard in there for sure.
I've made easy slightly harder, but still.
And I think you helped with one of them.
Watch the 40k back in 5 minutes, mate. If it is, I'm going to cry.
Maybe. Oh, even the game away. Maybe.
So
can I get my bossy and Valrak stream?
Guess what you think they'll be.
I'm not sure who.
We will eventually come back and show you what they are.
Barb's, mate, show me your fish.
I think before we move on to our next bit, which
Barb's
is
rather went fishing than go to Wembley.
Excited for.
This guy's not a proper City fan. I
just asked from you guys.
Some of us are made for it. Some of us are not.
When are we going to hear from you next?
Did Valrak go over the SM2 update?
I know the answer to this.
I've looked at it a little bit, mate.
You say it and we'll say it at the same time.
June.
How has the show been? Mate, we haven't seen anything 40k yet. 40k is the last bit.
It may be a video, maybe both.
Still not there.
We're looking at the moment to
manage the
workout, and they're still on this stuff that's going to come with.
That'd be good.
Pretty obvious a Grey Knight refresh. You can tell.
I'm going to pretend. I was fully up to date with all this.
So at the moment,
we're ready to go.
At the moment, I think the plan is in June we'll come back and talk to you guys about some of the stuff. Because we spoke about some of that in December.
Surprise announcement is Total War Star Wars. Mate, remember when people were calling me out?
I didn't know.
Because they're like, Valrak, you're wrong. It's not Total War 40k, it's Total War Star Wars. Trust me, I know people. This is happening. And I was just like, all right, then let's just wait.
But
let's just wait for the big reveal.
One last.
And we waited, and those guys, they never added me again.
We have a fantastic voice actor.
Never replied.
Boris Toddbringer lined up. You're going to be hearing loads of his voice when you're issuing orders on campaign and in battle. However, when you load into a custom battle, you're going to see that there's 2 Boris Toddbringer voice options. There's the original one, which
Brian
you know and love, and then there's one more.
Hey, Toddy!
Oh, that was great, Tom, but maybe just a little bit less. Bring it down a bit.
Shut up, Ben!
Who's this? I don't know who this is.
Beautiful. Boris Toddbringer! Who's at pace! None shall live! Oh, I hate Kazrak One-Eye. I know we can't. But for me, can we all just have one? It's me, Toddy!
Yogscast?
Like there's one. It never gets used.
There it is.
Well, those Minecraft guys? Was that Minecraft back in the day?
So there we go. That has been one of the hardest secrets to keep, but it is exciting, and they'll also, I think we've heard recently that there'll be
can they get on with
about 2/3 of the ad-libbed lines that Angori Tom gave in the recording studio, and he gave a lot. About 2/3 of them will make it into the game. Some of them just a little too hot to handle, but others will just about sneak in. So look forward to that. And that will be part coming on.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So we've got all of our information there. More in May on the Tiger Warriors.
The hardest secret to keep is that they have a voice actor.
More in June on the Lords of the End Times. So we have our last game, and then we'll be doing community inbox.
Here we go.
I've seen a few people interested in us talking about this one as we've gone through the stream.
Here we go.
Welcome, and you've perfectly sat in the positions that I prepared for.
Seamless, absolutely seamless.
Finally, here we go, boys.
Haven't seen you guys in a while. So, Dave, we last streamed together 7 years ago.
It was a while.
And Kev, we did
Rome one, yeah.
So, welcome to the stream. We'll show and tell.
It's warm in here.
It is very hot.
Oh, it's crazy.
I don't know how Rich
bye.
and Sean
Kyle.
managed that with the heavy jumpers on.
Try to use Alex Jones as a voice actor.
Thank you to Rich and Sean for coming on.
Thank you, Rich and Sean.
So, who are you guys? Dave, starting with you. Who are you and what are you doing on Total Warhammer 40,000?
What are you doing? Who are you? Hiya. Yeah, so I'm David Petrie. I am the battle product owner for Total War. So basically, I look after the when and the what are the features that we're building across all of the super exciting games that we're doing. Of course, with a really big focus at the moment, as you might expect, on Total War Warhammer 40,000. So yeah. Also, massive 40k nerd, so this is this is a dream.
What's his armor? What's
very,
his armor?
Very orc-oriented is how I'd describe myself.
Oh, there we go.
We don't have to talk about interests or anything.
No.
Do we? No. Okay, all right, okay, thank God. Okay.
No,
It's orcs.
Hello, I'm Kevin. I am the art director on Warhammer 40,000. I think it's fair to say that I'm a Total War veteran. 26 years making Total War games. So
you were
far.
the man who did the spin in the December video, right?
That's right. Yeah. I'm secretly behind every developer
Exactly.
in the studio, just
No
lurking.
scam today, mate.
Dramatic Kev.
Yeah, exactly.
So the first question I had is a more broad one of how's development going?
Oh.
I'll throw that out to the room.
Okay,
We're cooking.
Don't say
We're cooking,
anything.
we're busy away.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of passion, a lot of fire.
2027 this game's
going
going to come out, I think. Sorry, 2020.
So I
wait,
think
yeah, 2027.
the team is
it won't
really
be out this year.
actively moving. We're making a ton of progress right now. Battlefields, as far as I'm concerned, are pretty much in the bag, and campaign is making great progress. So
Okay.
And
it's doing good.
so today we will be showing off one of the spoilers, I guess, but one of the planets, and we'll be showing off 3 battlefield flybys. Just for those at home, what's the level of polish that we'll be seeing on the assets that we share today?
So I'll let Dave speak to the battle stuff. From what we're seeing on campaign, we captured it a few weeks ago. It is, I would say, relatively early, but it's definitely showing the intent of where we want to go visually with the planets.
So the again, I apologise because I captured the footage for this.
Yeah, and what we're going to be seeing on those is mostly the background artwork. So on top of that, there's a
free
layer
plus, get 'em
of there's the
Show
shroud,
us the
region
goods.
borders,
That's what we
and all
want to see,
this
mate. We want to see it, don't
the
we?
user interface, etc. So we're not going to take a look at that today.
So the caveats I had is even the build I got here was from a separate branch. So there wasn't the optimization on there that others have. So caveats I have are there's optimization work, a load of optimization. There was no optimization on the planet clip because that was exploratory there. It's work in progress. The camera still having work, and I've written down Too Dark Planet Rear. Which I guess will make sense when we get there. So if you're happy, I'll throw us over to the planet.
Yeah, go for it.
So this is the first look at our intent for what a planet's going to look and feel like.
So that's a hive waste planet. So we can see the hive cities on there. We've got road connections. We have everything.
So it's a full planet then you actually
sickly.
conquer.
You don't really want to go on vacation there with your mom or your kids.
On your own, then.
On your own, yeah.
It's a solo trip.
Yeah. So this is one of our planet types. Our planets are kind of mix and match.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
We've got what we call biomes, which is the overall terrain type. So we've got arid biomes, temperate biome, ice biome, waste biome, and then we also have on top.
This is like a Nurgle orc infected planet.
Different kind of civilizational types.
Okay.
So this is a hive planet. So we can see the hive cities on it.
So obviously the intent is to have like a spectrum of world types present, right? And obviously hives classically, they've got those hive cities on them, and then the waste that they produce causes a bit of a problem for the rest of the planet, right? But then also we are going to be looking at like frontiers and civilized worlds, etc., which are also sort of mainstay.
Reminds me of the game Spore. I never played that game.
Within the galaxy. So yeah, there's all sorts of different planets with different purpose that the Imperium has constructed. Sometimes lost. Often lost. Sometimes forgotten. Sometimes forgotten. Sometimes forgotten. It takes a long time for that bureaucracy train to work. But yeah, so representing all of that.
Space station battles, that could be kind of cool.
Just for everybody watching the stream, Dave is a designer. I'm an artist. You'll see me talking about.
There's another planet in the background. You see that other planet in the background? There's a fleet next to it.
Obsession.
So the question I have then that will maybe hit both of you in a different interpretation is what was the biggest challenge in trying to capture a whole planet?
Yeah. So, it's not just about capturing a planet, because what we're really trying to do here is we're making a planet. we're making a Total War planet.
Yeah.
We're making a Warhammer 40,000 planet. So we have to get the confluence of all those different items. This isn't just like planet Earth or Mars or whatever. So we really want to get the feeling that you're playing a Total War game, that there's a familiarity when you're playing it. Also, there's all of the background story with 40K.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, is that like
our challenge? Really is
dust?
getting all
is
those
that like
things. And
dust?
normally that's challenging enough.
Or is it tendrils?
Doing that on
I think it's
2D
dust.
map. Yeah. But now everything's getting wrapped around a ball.
Cosmic dust.
So the actually our lives have been made kind of easy in a lot of our
There's
processes.
a space station there.
Making the 2D maps because of our tool chain that we've developed. So the designers and
it's like a
the
nebula,
coders
not Tyranids.
have got a tool that allows us to place things quite easily,
Yeah.
and we don't have to manually go in and do that.
So we promised we'd talk a little bit about scale here then. So I'll ask effectively the same question to you with
Let's listen to this now.
Of it.
Let me listen.
If I'm a player, what is it like to try and capture a whole planet?
So you're going to be fighting through region to region, basically on these continents, with the aim of basically capturing like a key region or a key location within that. And across those conflicts, you're going to be encountering all sorts of different scale of civilization and what's the word, like density of the maps, etc. So it gives a really cool opportunity for you to sort of encounter like more desolate, wastelandy places, like you can imagine when you end up fighting on the perimeters of these hives. You're going to have like these wasteland battles effectively that are pretty much empty, right? Like some bits punctuating things, but largely it's pretty desolate out there, bar a few points of interest. And then of course when you work your way towards and into an actual hive, you're going to be fighting these much more dense, much more sort of like choke point oriented battles. But we'll get into a little bit of that soon, I'm sure.
Then,
but,
it's a great idea of then how I'm taking a planet. How many planets would be in a system?
A number of planets. More than one. More than one.
Well, it could be one.
It could be one. It's possible. It's possible to be one, but that's again strength of the tool set.
I would say it's going to be a handful of planets. It's not going to be like dozens and dozens of planets in a system. So it'll
Yeah, because I don't think you want to be bogged down per system. You want to like take the system,
my last question
next system, and next system. You don't want to be like fucking 20 planets in one
what
system.
What they've seen here is a capture from a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
What are the next steps internally for this planet? Where do you go from here?
So this planet we're kind of done this planet in terms of all the content that we need to make. So like the prototype basic hive waste planet is done. We've got all the components now that feed into our planet making system, so we can
look at that planet in the background there. You see it?
Versions of this planet, infinite versions.
That's like a water planet.
Also mix this biome,
iron snakes
so we
coming
can
out.
have hive ice planets, hive arid planets, etc. So we've been working through all of the different planet types.
Yeah, the planet has an ozone.
The team is essentially going to be done next week with all the planet types.
Can we talk to oceans?
After that, we have been developing the actual systems.
Yeah.
So we have a pretty good. You can see in the background when I talk about the system, we're talking about where all the planets are living, and there's a star, and there's all the nebula and the backdrop. So we have a pretty good
Ultramarines keep winning, get them done.
But we're going to spend the next month or so with the campaign art team focusing on all that stuff.
Fantastic. Then should we talk about some battles?
Let's talk about battles.
So we have 3 maps. So we revealed as part of our announced trailer.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see the maps, boys.
The hive map, which upper hive delta,
upper hive plateau.
Oh, so close. So upper hive plateau, and we did see the community kind of saying, "Oh, that's a lot of things on the map, right?" And when we're doing trailers and stuff, we do try and get there's the most going on. But what I wanted to do in this stream is, because we're talking to the Total War community, right? Is to show there's a variety there.
Yeah.
What we don't have, you spoke about like wastelands. We don't have like the lowest density map here, because those are a bit further in development. Still to be developed in that stage. But we do have some medium lows, and then
there's only so much we can talk about in one swing, right?
So when I said earlier that we
let's
have
show
all
me the
the
infantry
maps in the bag, that wasn't strictly true. We do have two additional maps that we're working on.
They're all like lined up.
Low density.
But look at that. That's exciting. That's really exciting. So so to speak of this a little bit, basically like there's going to be a really, really wide variety of spaces that you can fight in this game, right? Like you're going to be able to fight in much more dense environments and much more sparse ones. This one is like somewhere towards the bottom half of that sort of sparseness, right? Like you can see overall, you've got enough space on one side there to have an entire conflict, right? You can have two massed armies meet there, 20 units at least between that, having a big conflict on that side of the map. But you could also have it over here on the left-hand side, and it will end up being a little bit more sort of like rat runny. But the aim is, again, you've got all of these different tactical options and then sort of strategic elements that can come out of it. So one of the really big and exciting things that we're doing is that destruction now is going to come into play, right? So that forest, if you don't like it, you don't have to keep it, right? So if you find that pesky forest is getting in your way and you can't see around it, then you can get rid of that thing, or you can use it to hide in, right? And you classically use it to sneak things around and move around. So however you want to try and develop
obliterate the forest
units for your strategy, the aim here is to sort of really open up that toolkit for you. So you can do all sorts of really cool and interesting stuff. And again, the firepower is off the charts. So when we started looking at things like trees, we just went, well, they can't stay there.
Yeah.
It's
the building can't stay So some of the caveats I'll give for this as well, because I recorded this with a debug camera, so I doubled up the height that we would usually go, just because otherwise it would take me so long to go all the way around the map. There are some missing and unfinished elements. I think I recorded this from a build that was 2 months old. In the next clip, you'll see there's a few low-res versions of outfield buildings which have already been updated. But otherwise, I think the main
assets in the game, not right now.
Camera, and I plonked down 20 infantry guard. Just
all the same guy.
So they are guard, then you guys are right.
Infantry squad, sorry. So just so they can see what that looks like in terms of how big these maps are.
No, they're absolutely honking.
So we do have a lot of maps that we're shipping with, and not only that, they're all quite switchable in terms of lighting and biome, and also start pause when you're playing the different maps. So it's going to be.
I want to zoom in and see the infantry a bit more closer. I don't think they'll allow us to do that on this stream though.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Is it coming?
But I think another point to make here, and I think I've said this before in different forms, is that you're not always alone, right? Like again, we're fighting on these planets. There is a huge amount of conflict going across the surface of the planet as well, right? It's not you're not just you there, right? So when you show up in these planets, oh look at that, look at that guy. Do you want to point at your?
He'll come back.
Okay,
maybe someone spotted.
Okay, maybe someone
spotted. Look at that. That's proper.
You're not alone.
Urban.
Right? So when you arrive on this planet. It might be, depending on the campaign situation, that you're actually going to be joining a fight that might be in conflict. That doesn't mean there's loads of stuff going on, but there will be like a number of small skirmishes potentially happening in the middle of the battlefield before you start. And whether you decide to help or hinder really is down to you, depending on your alignment, I guess, and how much you care about those poor guardsmen and their lives. But you don't have to care, and that's the wonderful thing.
Exactly. This is the map from the trailer.
I remember this one from the trailer.
I was trying to, because I think the lighting is automatically set from a pool when you load into a map. I was trying to match the lighting from the trailer, but I loaded it like 6 times and I just gave up.
We've got about 40 different lighting setups, so you might be a while to try to find the right one.
Variety is key. But I think like a thing we found really interesting to develop.
What do we think so far?
This concept of
like it,
dealing
boring,
with these intense spaces. Right?
Amazing, crap.
There is a lot of complexity to building something that represents.
It's looking that again.
Right? And I think the team have done.
It's at least a year away.
Job. I can't swear, can I?
No.
I really shouldn't swear. Wow, that's hard. They did a really brilliant job, like a flipping brilliant job. Really,
it's gonna break my PC definitely.
They smashed it out of the park in capturing that. But one thing that we found
no Death Guard,
with
don't care about Death Guard.
This universe, right, is that. Everything is such an incredible scale, right? That even these intense spaces, when you get down into actually looking at them, are absolutely huge, right? There are these massive areas that you can conduct combat within, right? So even when you're dealing with these intense spaces, often actually the spaces you can work through are still pretty sizable, right? Like there was a moment a little while ago, but you try and point at one that down there, just down below the camera. Turn the camera down.
Come on, Josh.
Come on, Josh. You can fit like a sizable army in a lot of these spaces, and then in many of those spaces where things do get tight, there are opportunities to remove buildings and sort of make it a little bit bigger if that's your play style. If you've got an army that looks
destroy
really
the buildings, brothers, flatten everything.
That
Marines
really
Malevolent
help
players are going to be in their element on this map.
I think that's been the biggest
just destroying
mental
civilian
shift
populations.
is dense.
In the name of the
maps
Emperor,
in
just
other Total War
bombarding
games,
everything.
It's these are all obstacles I am forced to work around the whole time. But a lot
Did they
of
announce
these
the factions in the
I can
base
get
game?
rid
Yeah,
of.
they
I can
did
make
that
this a lower
at the
density
announcement,
map
right?
if
It
I
was
want to fight on a lower density
Space
map.
Marines.
Yeah.
we
and
also have some amazing effects with bombardments.
We do, yeah.
it
And again,
Guard?
you got these
Imperial
really
Guard,
powerful
right?
tools, right, to be able to sort of like blow apart key parts of the battlefield. Being completely clear, not absolutely everything is destructible, right? Like we've kept it to areas where it really works, it makes sense, and it feels like it can really sort of add to that depth. But I mean, another big part of it is these cover zones, right? Which as we come back round, maybe we'll get to point out.
They go and play Total War games. This map
but
looks fucking incredible.
these cover zones, because again, we are dealing with a universe that's full of really powerful but flat-firing weapons.
I'm
right?
definitely
going to
do
a
let's play.
So a part of the sort of
with 40k, like a little series. Probably not a lot of videos, but like like maybe 3 or 4, just to kick it off.
Basically, like really big cover zone right down there, bottom left.
I would like to do
exactly, but it really can help
with
survivability of your weaker units, and something that we
Halo,
really
mate, thanks for
wanted to
donation.
capture here
Basically,
is that,
everyone needs to just buy
cover
one less
really
4K
does
arm and
matter.
upgrade
When you've got fragile units, that fleshy poor humans that can't take a huge amount of punches or particularly get hit by bolt rounds, right? Like they need somewhere that gives
just
them a
stream
bit
your
of rest.
playthrough. Well, I was going to do some dedicated videos and do the rest as a stream with you guys.
Middle left. There he is. He's
I
waving.
might do a bat rep soon.
There's sometimes people stand on ruins. That's neat. But anyway, let's not worry too much now. But yeah, you can end up
You
in
and
these,
Stowe,
cover
mate,
cover
never that
fights,
guy.
right?
Guy's
And
a
at
loser.
that point, it's about what tools do I have available to me? What can I unstick this situation with? And of course, you've got so many toys here, right? You've got units that can jump over things with jetpacks and land and get into a melee, because melee is a great way to.
Well, it's work on both 470.
But you also
But
have
it's supposed to work on consoles. This game, right? Isn't it coming to
rocket on
consoles
them,
as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you've got these wild bombardments. If you positioned or have your fleet, in orbit nearby you, part of that whole tactical and strategic space is stitching together the campaign and the battle, so that having that fleet present with the right things on it, with the right bombardments, with the right assortment of armament, can really, really help your battle. So if you've loaded it
I wonder
up
what
with a
the
macro
diplomacy
cannon,
tab's
and
going to
you've
be
got
like,
a bunch of
especially
really
if you play
angry
Space Marines.
ready to jump down, they can appear
hey, would you like to
exactly where you
trade?
don't-
Fuck
well,
off,
the enemy
Xenos.
doesn't want them.
Bang.
Right, so there's the really, really powerful and cool tools.
I wonder,
sort of
like,
play
I
with
want to
once
learn
you
about
start
that
to
in
get
this game.
into
That's
the
going to be
space.
fun.
But cool, it looks pretty, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'll ask.
I don't have to
Imagine
say
trading
anything.
with
Everybody's
Eldar
just
as a
looking
Black
at
Templar.
it. They can't even hear a word you're saying.
There was listening.
Just before we move off this one, then I wanted to ask you about deployment.
I have a 590. I will play with you. I've
So
also got a
what's different about
590.
deployment zones?
Look at those guys.
What's different about deployments? Oh, yes. What is different? So
Heresy, mate, thanks for the gifted membership. I'll put you down for the giveaway at the end.
We want to make sure you can
Total
we
War
have
40k. Stay here.
I guess as many varied ways to play these maps as possible, right? And we have done tricks like this in the past, but we are leaning into it. So with this map, you can fight it north to south, effectively, so like from that direction. You can also fight it east to west, so you can have that deployment on a different, basically, axis. And we also are going to have assault battles, right, which have these sort of more entrenched positions that we're fighting against. And at that point, you might be defending sort of halfway out into that map, for example. So as a defender, you might be sort of
DLC.
halfway in, and we have all of these different sort of ways and configurations of making sure that the experience does stay fresh on these maps. Of course,
I think
keeping
the possible
it fresh,
purge, maybe kill
giving
it.
that
That's what's going to
variety
be.
just is super fun.
And speaking of variety, so we've seen
Necromantic Dodge, mate. Thanks for the gifted membership. I'll put you down for the giveaway as well. Thanks, mate. Appreciate
That will
you.
be a waste, yeah.
And what we'll show as well is, I think, one of your favourites.
Oh shit! Look at the guard units there.
So this isn't an arid map.
Oh shit! Is that Titan in the background, or is that a crash ship?
That's right, yeah.
So you could play this.
So this could be all green.
Yeah,
right?
it could be
yeah.
ice.
Or it could be all ice. Yeah, exactly.
It could be all gunk.
Yeah.
Gunk map.
So that's how this variety is really getting layered on, right?
Yeah.
You fight on the same map twice, but one time you're fighting on this in an arid in this deployment.
It's
and
like
the
an
time
orc.
it's the opposite
Is it an orc
deployment
ship?
when you're on ice.
Yeah, absolutely. Put it on ice. Don't
Oh shit!
we are
Valkyries flying
definitely
by.
too hot to be put on ice. But yeah, and again, I think conceptually, I just absolutely love this map. I think it's really, really, really cool. Yeah, it really reminds me of like the texture paints that you get to sort of stick on your models. Using your Martian iron crust.
There's
and all
one
that
thing,
sort of
right?
stuff.
There's one thing that is
it brings
slightly
back memories,
bugging there.
basically. But yeah, and again,
is that
this
they've
would
got
probably
rank
speak
and
of
file
like a
for
frontier
like
world,
the
right? So
Imperial
somewhere where,
Guard.
like, things are much more desolate. Where
Does that mean
where
only the
civilization
first
that has
row's
been
got a
built
fire,
up
or
is kind of like
I think
almost
it's going to be
stuck to
like
the
first,
vestiges of like
second,
crashed
third row? Like,
vessels and whatever the
I'm a bit
Imperium has
concerned
slammed
with
down to sort of
I'm
bunker
a
up
little
around.
bit concerned how
And
that's
you get
gonna
these
work.
really cool and interesting spaces to fight in. And again, sort of looking at those sort of like ledges that you can fire down from. Again, with these flat firing.
I know it's the alpha. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know it's development.
really, really.
I know
does
it's
matter a
development.
lot. Like, so being able to build up
9 times out of 10, it's probably down to that.
Like,
that's just something I've
behind you, in
noticed
front of
and
you,
something
to
I've
the
commented
side,
on.
you're
That's all.
flanking with your missiles, etc. Like that is all an important part of that space.
You got
So making
down
sure
both
that we
that.
have
God damn it.
that in the environment.
Sorry for having an opinion.
Super, super key.
What's this, Reddit all over again?
Lovely. I really like the big crash ship.
Yeah.
The big crash ship is a really good part of the map.
It reminds me, remember that Dawn of
But we do
War
have
that had a crash ship on it?
We do
and
have
you had to like the engines were alive and like killed a bunch of guys when they went across it. Remember that mission on Dawn of War years ago?
We all love them, and they all fit. And that's the brilliant thing is you just get such an amazing spectrum of different
God damn it,
spaces
I'll
that you
get
can end up
eggplanted.
fighting
God,
in.
This is actually like structurally a classic Total War.
Oh shit, you're right, mate. It was a Titan weapon.
If you
What am I
look
on
at,
about? It was a Titan
it's
weapon.
Divide into.
My
with
bad,
a few,
mate. This
like,
guy's a tourist. Get him out of here.
Fantastic. Well, I only have
some
one
reason,
more
I
question
thought
for you,
it was
but I
a
think
fucking-
I'm answering it because I am going to ask you when will we hear from you next. But you're very busy making the game, so I think I know the answer to this, which is we have a few.
You think?
I think we've got a few things planned at the moment of
Schools?
when we're going to show more of Total War Warhammer 40,000. We're still working on exactly which is going to come out first. So regardless of which it is, by the end of June, you will have heard more about Total War and seen more, not just heard.
That's good.
Cool.
You'll hear more
Good.
about Total War.
Probably from us too.
Probably.
Maybe, I don't know.
Can't get you away. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to
So,
stick us
end of
onto
June then,
a
guys.
summary screen, so you are free to sprint out. But thank you so much for coming on. Really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
your
me.
Right,
time.
boys, that's it then.
Thank you everyone in the chat for saying thanks to them. All right, we have one more section, and you're free to skedaddle.
The rest is just a community
We have
inbox
one more
to them.
section, and that is our community inbox. So
That's
we
it
had
now.
a really great reaction.
It's community inboxes. Holy fuck, this is it. 4 videos, a 40k. Listen, mate, I said it was just going to be map stuff. It was just going to be map stuff. Right, let me copy and paste all these names down, everyone who's gifted. Stand by. Because we're about to do the giveaway. Let me just set it up over here, guys. 1 second. Get it all set up for chat. Wheel of names. And I need to do Nightbot for the members who are in chat as well. Let me get the members who are in chat as well. Sorry, guys. Stand by. Ethan, thanks for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. Okay. Members, you can start typing in chat right now, please, for me. People who've already gifted, I've put you down already on the wheel. All right. But I just need everyone in chat who's a green name to post. If you haven't got a green name, you're not a part of it, okay? Green names are not a part of it. Sorry, green names are a part of it. Greys are not a part of it. Greens only. Get these greys gone. Get them gone. There you go. Make it blue only. This guy. 2-tier kit over here. Listen, it's the members that pay for the keys. You greys are entitled to nothing. Right? Nothing. To be fair, you're lucky that we're actually letting greys in. We normally don't let grey names in. Don't you know who I am? I'm the guy who gets people's events cancelled. With my celebrity status. Apparently. Allegedly. Drink of choice. I'm a cider man myself. I do like cider, mate. Cider gives me heartburn these days. I'm an old man, mate. I'm a very old man. Right, I'll give you 10 more seconds to enter. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. We're done. I'm taking all the green names in chat. I'm taking all the green names in chat. The greens, the greens, the greens. Not Game of Thrones. And...
Last Wall Protocol engaged. Our strength
along
grows.
with all the gifted losers. Hang on. Hang on. I'm doing the truffle shuffle. I'm shuffling all the names so everyone can see everything. Shuffling all the names. And then we're spinning. Ready? Let's go. Let's do this.
Requisitions
I'm
arrive.
starving here.
The heretics will burn.
I'm starving. He's going to have me fucking
Reroll.
tea. Reroll? No rerolls. Grace pay for you to add revenue. Mate, I don't get anything from ad revenue. Everyone uses fucking ad blockers. I don't blame you, to be fair. Here we're new and catch the next one. Mate, make sure you're here tomorrow because the live stream tomorrow, we're giving away 11th edition for the 11th edition reveal stream. So make sure you're here tomorrow, you bunch of slags. It's going to be a good one. So many names, mate. What time is the stream tomorrow? I'm going to be going live around 5:30. 5:30. Who wins? Imagine it's Game Right or Woodimp. That would be hilarious. Who's it going to be?
Requisitions arrive.
I swear to God, engine back.
The heretics will burn.
Bayonet!
A pile of poop with a face.
Is he here? He's not in chat. He's not in chat. Mods, can you just check if Bayonet's in chat? He is in chat. Sorry, my bad. He is in chat. He is. He says it right there. He is in chat. A diamond member won it. Congratulations, Mr. Bayonet. Send me a message over on Discord once the game is available for pre-order, and I will buy you the pre-order. Congrats. Congrats. Right, that's me done. Have a great day. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow for the unboxing live stream watch along. And then we'll go from there. Check DMs. Yeah, Skitzer, mate. I've seen it. We went through it on the stream. It's looking nice, Skitzer. It's looking very nice. I'm going to go have some food. I may come back and do a video about it. Okay. It's looking really good, the SM2 stuff. Very nice. I may be doing member models tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see. We'll see how tired I am. The tracker is still working, yes. How do I stop it now? Do I just click off it, Woodimp? What do I do? Just close it? Okay. Done. Right. I appreciate you, Woodimp. I appreciate you guys. I love you. See you in a bit. Mate, I'm going live about 5:30 tomorrow. 5:30 tomorrow we'll go live. Right. I'll see you in a bit. Some nice information. I may be on later tonight. I'm not too sure. I love you all. Much love.